internet? Happy Monday! We are fucking popping off already, and I have barely stepped into the live universe. Welcome everybody to the stream. Happy Monday. I'm Elzon Numbers. Huge thank you for the raid. Thank you for sending people my way. This is an excellent way to kick off an evening stream. Let me also greet everyone who stepped in. Moss, welcome back. I have your deck from before. Tatsigi, I hope that the work is not too despairing, but thank you for hanging out in the meantime. Varmy, hello. Tuttle Shark, thank you for the deck codes. Silverhawk, hello. Welcome back. Martin Thomas, welcome as always. Varmy, it is indeed a person. I am here. I am alive. I did slightly bait everybody yesterday by saying that I would play Black Flame decks, and I've only played like 2. I think actually I might have played only like 1 Black Flame deck yesterday. So my plan today is to actually build some of the Black Flame ideas that I wrote down from the stream and the chat yesterday. Someone suggested Black Flame Ash, Meduli, Tarkaz, Revna. I really want to try Revna because that sounds fucking hilarious. So we'll be trying those, and I'll also be catching up on my submissions today. So probably be a mix. It will not probably be 100% Black Flame, but hoping to have some fun anyway. Syncopate Black Flame Malawi. Oh, we got a Black Flame deck from Tunnel Shark here in theme. Amazing. Yes, also Numbers, get some rest. Thank you for sending people over here. I hope your stream went well also. Is the bright spot of your evening. Aw. Also, what's a rubber? Hype for those turning details. I have an energy drink that I'll be drinking on the stream and also after the stream to actually force myself to do it and finish it up today. There will be sheets and sign up and info tonight at the earliest, tomorrow at the latest. Sorry, I am a procrastinating ADHD fuck, so I am slower than I should be, but it has to come out this week, so it will be coming out this week because you guys need time to prep. And also, I'd like to advertise this thing a little bit. Black Flame Stinky Womp. Oh yeah, that's also an option. I have so many options, but here's what I'm gonna do right now. We're going to catch up on our submission queue first. Moss was here very early onto the stream, and Moss has a deck in the hold queue. So Moss, let me hit that up, and then Tunnel Shark, you've given me a couple of things, including a Black Flame deck already, so that's already kind of preset for today's theme. Very exciting. Submissions are open as usual. There are a couple still hanging around from yesterday, including one from Andre's Color that I believe is good old BF. So we'll see how that goes. Everyone's been having an all right day. I figured out a science mechanism thing that I think was quite satisfying to figure out. It's a weird negative result. Also, Hail Zone, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. I hope you're enjoying your time here. Been sleeping for 2 hours these last days, so crashed in bed at 6 p.m. and just woke up at 5 a.m. Needed those 11 hours of sleep. Sometimes you do just need to crash. For some reason, I've been super fucking sleepy the past couple of days. Like, literally, I went to do something this morning and then I was like, maybe I can just like sleep a little bit more after I do this thing, because my body was just fucking out. Probably terrible. Feel free to edit this. I shall. Hear you out. Aloof Black Flame. I am entirely a fan of the thought of an Aloof Black Flame. That might actually be my favorite because I have successfully milled an opponent. To be fair, it was a viewer game, so apologies to the viewer who I was subjected this to. I have successfully been able to mill somebody with Aloof Travelers, and if we could do it again with Black Flame, I would be a fucking fan. PNZ Ionia, there's some shit, there's some good shit in there. You're a toxic genius. That's what we like though. I'm trying to say toxicity when I literally just need the word toxic here. You're a toxic savant, and that's the kind of gameplay we appreciate, which is literally just blue, I suppose. But like, it's still not gonna stop me from complaining about some blue cards. Viewer, Moss, meant to get to this yesterday, gonna go with this today. We're doing Aatrox Targon something. Making my opponents Targon. Haha, see, Targon. Hey, I'm a genius. What am I looking at here? What are we doing? Divine Clerk, Shepherd. Oh, this is the Soraka. This is the fucking Soraka. Yes! Soraka Aatrox! I'm here for it. My Shepherd is going to be the most assimilated thing in the universe. Targon, we do need the double A's. We need to make sure that my deck gets the memo. Otherwise, Aatrox will have words. And to be fair, as hot as he is, I don't want those kinds of grammar words. Thank you, sir. Anyway, we've got Aatrox, we got Expanse, Broadbacked, Astro Wish, I mean, to be fair, I could also assimilate the Broadbacked Protector, Ayula, Divergent Pass, Darkened Spear, Darkened Lodestone, Harpoon, Harp, Fan, Aegis, Starspring, Cultist, Guiding Touch, Darkened Ballista, Soul Shepherd, and Divine Clerk. There's a lot of weapons. There is a lot of weapons. 16 units, 13 equipment, 9 spells, 2 landmarks. That's do we have enough units? I'm gonna venture that maybe we have enough units. Haven't played LOR in a good while, but Soraka makes you hyped. Yo, have you seen World Ender yet? Not his little ability. The World Ender. Everything turns into a fucking Darken. Full stop. It's great. It's also very painful if it's in Demacia. But we're not running Demacia, so we don't have to think about it. Moss, can I do a toxic thing? So, you have all these weapons. One of my thoughts here is you could always put in everyone's absolute favorite card ever, if ever printed, Sparklefy. Sparklefy is the card that everyone adores. Sparklefly with an L. Yes, I can put that in. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So Divergent Paths also gets a Starspring. We have 2. I actually kind of like the 2 just to have a backup. So let's try this. What is the, oh my god, what have I done here? I might take out a Fan and put in a Sparklefly because this is lifesteal, but if we have this, we have more anyway. Twinkle Shits. Twinkle Shits. Excellent naming. I do indeed mean the Twinkle Shits. So I'm gonna put in some Twinkle Shits. And see how that goes. I really enjoyed your naming conventions here, Martin Thomas, by the way. We've got the Wind Shitter, we've got Twinkle Shits. These nicknames are fabulous. I should just have you name every champion with some version of shit. That has to be a thing at some point. Where am I going? I'm going to M, and I'm going to this deck, and I'm ready. Are we doing this in normals? Fuck yeah, we are. We aren't cowards. Also, we're plat 3, so the consequences are pretty low. I haven't started grinding truly for Diamond yet. I really should get on that, though. People are fucking careening into Masters by this point. And, like, not gonna lie, now that I've hit Masters for the first time last season, I'm kind of feeling like I need to catch up. I'm feeling the pressure. It's no longer a jaunt towards whatever rank I can get to. Now it's I want to be competitive. I am a whole compete. What just one compete? I have the Sparklefly, the Twinkle Shits, I apologize. Is Galio a shit brick or can he shit bricks? You could just call him you could call him the brick shitter. I have 2 Aatroxes. That's bad. I would venture that that's kind of unfortunate. I might be able to lodestone my Sparkle, though. That is at least something. I could also cast Doral. We don't have Black Flame to see the funny haha error that happens when you put a Doral or a weapon inside a Black Flame. But maybe we'll show that off later at some point. That's gonna hit me in the face hole. I'm gonna let it hit me in the face hole. Put Divergent Passings are solely because of Rise, because you made it the night Rise was annoying you. That is extremely fair. That is actually extraordinarily fair. I see your logic, and I appreciate it. I still need to see, at some point, whether it's me doing it or somebody else, I need to see the whole, what's the word? I need to see somebody that stares a Rise on a WinCon. I need that to happen. I am in need of that happening. It has yet to happen. I'm gonna darken Aegis, because I don't want it to be drainable to death. I wish it to not be drained to death. Black Flame Scarbound? Florida Man Dan, thank you for the submission. Is there a Tarkos? Did you give me a Tarkos Black Flame? I'd be willing to bet money that you did. What am I doing? Waiting for Aatrox. I'm literally just waiting for Aatrox. Yes, and other funny stuff? Fantastic. I'm ready for it. Where is the Thraka? I can heal my damaged enemy. My ally, not my enemy, my ally. I can heal the Sparklefly, is what I'm trying to say very badly. I can also just slap a weapon. Actually, why don't we do a gem into weapon? That seems like not a horrible idea. Boom, buff next turn. Thank you very much. Here we go. Abusing summon effects, fantastic. New kid, hello, welcome back. Have I won yet? I am currently trying. I think we have a small shot, though it is Viego Kane. So why do I have 3 Aatroxes? What did I do? Thank you, sir. I guess he likes being called hot. On the other hand, this is too much Aatrox. I have problems. I have problems and I need solutions. That's a vengeance. I'll take a vengeance. I'll take the vengeance. I hate that I'm losing the sparkle, but I will take it. I will equip. I'm just gonna heal that actually. Never mind. We're gonna heal and draw. That's a darkened harp. That doesn't get me anything. I'm gonna just pass the turn from here. You see that Pants Pooper is still the most popular sub. Pants Pooper is currently the top sub at the moment. Yes. Also, Poopy Pants in a moment of excellent thematic timing. Welcome back. We've got Pants Pooper and Poopy Pants. It's incredible. Top tier. Keep it going, guys. That is a Challenger 7-7. Oh, God. I'm going to let it hit me. Because I think I have to let it hit me. I think that has to happen, as much as I hate it. I'm gonna heal that so that it injures the Viego a little bit more, because then I have a shot at being able to Deathbringer the Viego down, because they've used a Vengeance already, so they can't they're probably not gonna just Vengeance it again, I assume. Okay, yeah, that's what I expected. We're only taking 4 damage here. I don't want to buff it to +4. I could actually use that on Aatrox though on a future turn. I have so many Deathbringer sweeps, it's kind of absurd. It's literally just so fucking absurd. Nocturne, Hecarim, Elise make their board 0 power. Fantastic. Hail Zone, thank you for the deck code. Also, new kid, thank you for the gift subs to Poopy Pants in that case, actually. All of the poop is getting experienced here. I have a 10 mana World Ender. I could actually not cast the World Ender. I was about to be like, oh, I could do that. No, I don't have that yet. So if I cast Astral Protection and I make it a 6/10, it will actually survive trying to hit Viego. I am real tempted to do that, except for the fact that they're probably going to immediately remove him. The nice thing is that if they do try to immediately remove him, I just have so many fucking answers. How could you not gift with a name like that? Truly. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with my plan, I think. It's a horrible plan. I acknowledge this. At the same time, I'm not really sure what else to do. They're gonna have some kind of removal here. I'm gonna choose to ignore that. I heal. I get a small heal. Please heal me. Please heal me. I need something here. Don't have another Vengeance. You killed a Sparklefly. Surely you don't have another one. That looks like something. Hopefully it's just like a Glimpse Beyond. It is a Shape of Fear, which means I actually managed to successfully kill un Viego. Excellent. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. All right, 1 Viego is down, and I still have a 6/10. That is an 8/7 resummon. Fuck. You're only a 6/10. I can still hit him though. I just can't use the last one. I guess to be fair, that's still better. Having a 6/2 and versus an 8/1 is still better than the alternative. Plus, this is fleeting anyway, so I'm just gonna go. All right. I see that you tried. It was a good try. I could also just swing, to be fair, with the 6/2 and see if that, like, if they trade it. But then there's so many other options for the trade here that I'm just not gonna do that. You can hit Spooter. I have regen. Oh, right, I do have regen. I can't hit the spider because I don't have any more mana remaining. I have regen, don't. Yeah, don't need to do that. I just have to let this resolve, unfortunately. I can also, no, but actually it does just become, it's at full HP, so it is a 610 again. We get the Soraka healing out of it. They're probably not gonna expect this. Also, we got Star Spring, which Aatrox, I really need you to eat something large here. So we have 3, and we have enough to successfully block here. We definitely go for that. That's a 9-2, but we're watching the 3-3 die. So they think that this is lethal for my Aatrox. I disagree that it is lethal for my Aatrox, and it is now a 614. Have fun. Okay, I'm still taking a load of damage. They let it resolve. That is 2 Viegos down. Double Viego kill. I'll accept that. Also, I have an 8 mana World Ender. This is fantastic. All of these seem like great things. I'd like to Star Spring. If we lose the Aatrox here, we kind of just lose him. The big thing we would be worried about is Ruination, but I have an Aatrox in the deck. I'm dying. Help! Sorry. You ever have moments where you just feel like there's a needle in your throat because something has got around your tonsils and it's just not fucking happy? That's what just happened there. It was not good. Hi. Oh, you're back. You're always back. You're just always regenerating, huh? You're gonna run out of ways to save him eventually, but my Aatrox is smooth. Unfortunately, he is still smooth, and that is killing a lot of very powerful things. Oh boy. Oh boy, I need help here. Okay, so I have a World Ender. I can actually Divine Clerk into a weapon into World Ender currently, which I think is the correct move here. Or I could just rip World Ender and try to Deathbringer sweep things, but that just seems unfortunate because he will grow to be able to, actually no, he'll grow to be able to hit the Viego just straight up. But that's very just vengeance vulnerable. It happens to the best of us. Go for big board. Just go wide. Honestly, I kind of think going wide is the answer. We're at 10 HP, so we're running out of a lot of options here. Darkened Lodestone is actually kind of nice because we can go Lodestone, buff Aatrox, World Ender into an attack. Or sorry, Lodestone, World Ender, attack with the Aatrox and the buffed tiny dude. It's a slight chance that Viego still gonna see too many things happen. They've got 3 cards left. They're predicting something here. They're thinking a lot about it. How big is card draw Darken? Oh, Steratu is 8. Yeah, an 8/6. It's an 8/6 for 8 mana. Oh, as in just like cast one normally. So we could have Parazi, which is an 8 mana 7/7. Steratu is an 8 mana 8/6 that draws. Jural is the little dinky, well, not super dinky, but it's the little tiny challenger dude. The other one, oh, Harazi is 8, or yeah, Harazi's 8. So we have this. When you heard the draw Darken, you thought of Ibaros. To be fair, he is a pretty draw focused Darken. I might still go for World Ender, to be honest. Just go for Lodestone World Ender. Harpoon. Go for Harpoon. Oh, as in, well, that's the card that you were talking about, the Harpoon. Yeah. The Harpoon one, yeah. I don't know. 4 more power. That would be 1, 2. There's currently 3 targets. I'm gonna try this. Shut up, Aatrox. I am sorry. I am sorry that I am talking over you too much. Okay, I drew the other Aatrox. I have so many. 2 strikes on that Viego does actually kill it though, which is also a thing to consider. I don't want to make it for 40 bajillion Deathbringer sweeps, but that is an option. Aatrox sounds like he's trying not to admit he left the stove on. You know what? That's very fair. He's trying real hard to be like, everything is fine. Just hurry the fuck up, dude. That's an 8/8. That's a 10/18. I mean, I like this in theory. I really do like this in theory. What is there to think about? Destroy everything? Destroy everything indeed. I'm just gonna rip this. I know I have no mana. I know that I'm in a bad place, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're going anyway. Also, Quilliam, hello! Welcome back, by the way. Alright, that's fine. There's Atrocity. Oh, there's also just Atrocity. Fair enough. Okay, you could have Atrocity way earlier, but alright, here we go. Man, I had such good control over that game, except Atrocity is still a card. Also, Quilliam, I have your deck code that I can do today if you're up for that. Currently in the midst of submissions, which do include Black Flame today, so I'm not entirely lying. I'm only half lying to you all. Amazing. Probably thought you had a silence to make them cry. Oh, because Targon just like hush or something. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Let me just point out that having Hush as a card, not a terrible idea. I'm gonna put in one because I've been scarred now. I am afraid. Honestly, I think I might like Hush more than a Wish. Because we have Soraka hanging out, but we also have just Aatrox heals a stupid amount with Astral Protection, as we just saw. So I'm wondering if I can just let his regen do its thing. That is Aatrox Vayne. I do not like. In fact, I am afraid. Okay, this is not terrible as a beginning, though. We have this very different curve, and I have 2 Sorakas, which means I'm gonna draw 3 Sorakas, which, fun facts, is less useful than 3 Aatroxes. Because you don't make a Deathbringer sweep. You just say Healy a lot, which is, not to shit on you, Soraka, but I need a little bit more than a Healy. I need help. I need so much help. Help me. I will punch my Star Shepherd, yes. Punch that in the fucking face. And then I'll plop this thing down. And then it will start doing things. We top-decked Aatrox! Okay, I called and the hot Darkin answered. Look at that. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna let this do its thing. Give me a +2/+0. Thank you. It's a 2/2 now. It's growing. It's slow, but it'll get there. I have another Aatrox! Ha!
I must inspire.
That's unfortunate.
Right, that's my job.
That's a problem. That's an issue. Okay. All right, Aatrox, I love you. Your pecs are impeccable. Your face is hot. Your jawline cut diamonds. On the other hand, I also need to live through everything that's happening to me. And you seem to be having issues letting me do that. I've been to level the Soraka though. I am here to help. She is leveling on turn 4, so that's pretty helpful. And my lights match at the moment that it leveled. Put the Ballista on the Soraka. Too late, I was greedy and I went for the level. That is a smack. Okay, that is also a smack. Do you not wish to smack? I want to smack. Let me smack. Let me smack. I gotta let me smack. All right, great, wonderful. Yeah, I probably should have darkened Ballista. That would have been a much better turn. But we didn't, so we're here. But I do have an 8/1, which is chunky.
Sure.
That is a Jural. Okay, that's a 4/4 now. That is fine.
No going back.
They don't have any mana, so I think I am gonna equip it now, even though it's late. Let's not waste as much mana. We also get Expanse's Protection active. As Akon the artist once sang, smack that. Smack that! That's a 2/2, we're at 6. That's a 2 mana. Okay, that's great. They don't have another champ yet. They don't have Aatrox yet. Both of our Aatroxes are just staring, awaiting conclusions. This is Spell Shield, yes. Okay, it did not fully heal, obviously. I can plop, I could plop Darkened Lodestone on her, actually, to make her a 4/6. I like the 4/6, maybe potentially a bit more. We also have Sparklefly to consider here, which would be hilarious with a Harazi upon it. So we've got okay options. They're hitting the Soraka. I'm okay with them hitting the Soraka. More healing for me. I'll fucking take it. They might have a strike or something, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna sneak out a Lisperkle. I have one Lisperkle. How do you feel about my twinkle shit? That is something to strike, probably. Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. I don't think so. I disagree vehemently. That is not happening. We gotta fucking surrender! Take that, bitch! They're at 20 HP, and they were just like, I'm fucking out of this
The
place.
stars will remember
Well,
this day.
we got a win. It was a bit scuffed, but it's a win nonetheless, so I'll fucking take it. All right, moving along. Did it get me the Aatrox emote? Oh, it'd be so perfect if it did, and it did. It would definitely be okay with seeing our Totally Not a Shamble and Nivea Black Flame deck in action. All right, here we go. Quilliam, I'm adding you to the queue now. Thank you for that. I'll actually do yours next because you were here yesterday and I need to catch up. So that, in that case, we've got Quilliam, Black Flame. We've got a couple of decks from Tunnel Shark here. One is Zolani Monkeys, and the other is a Syncopate Black Flame Alawi deck. Then we've also got Black Flame from Florida Man and a deck from Hale's Own, which looks like some fearsome power reduction shit going on. So I'm excited. Also looking at this, looks like the queue is probably gonna be an hour and a half-ish if you want to submit stuff. Great, but that is the wait time probably. Someone built it for you. Apparently someone did. I'm actually hitting all the shit on my list at the moment. Viewer Quilliam, I think I'm spelling, am I spelling that right? We are spelling the last part right. Excuse you, I have chickens. That's so many chickens, hopefully. Here we go. All right, you thought the zombie chicken were a problem? We are also gonna go with this revival problem. Oh, we got ARAM too. This is gonna be spicy. Three Sisters, Avarosan, Entreat, Nopify, Darkened Spear, Troll Chant, Ice Shard, Kindly Tavern Keeper, Avalanche, Blooded Ravine. So we got control. We've got draw. We've got buffs off of the Darkened Spear and the Anaka. Harsh Winds, annoy our opponents, Unworthy Soul. Very funny, actually. We might be hitting flow as well. We've got Anivia, we've got Iceborne, we got Howling Abyss. Oh, so this is actually just regular summon chicken. This is just the chicken. Should we put a Black Flame in? Kind of want to now. What do we take out in response? We could probably take out... I like having entreats. We might be able to drop an entreat though, because we're going to be waiting around for the we're gonna be waiting around for a little bit just to hit Enlightenment anyway. Didn't add Black Flame. We can add it in, no worries. Take out Harsh Winds. Okay, actually, well, I like Harsh Winds, honestly. I'll go down to 1. We'll put in 2 Black Flames. We could try more, to be fair, but let's put in 2. I'll drop an Unworthy Soul and put that in maybe, because I like the recall. I like having a Frostbite in general. I know we have 3 Sisters. I like having Frostbites anyway. Replace Anivia with a Black Flame, I think. That's the fair play. Okay, let's run with this then and see how it goes. We did find the chicken and the and we've put in the landmark. So hopefully we'll both have chicken and landmark, which is fantastic. And I'm remembering that I have skins for this shit. So let's break out the skins, huh? Arcade Anivia. We can make her thematic with the final stage board. We can go with Frozen. We can go with Frozen. Never actually watched Frozen. I actually heard good things about the plot, but I've never actually played it myself. Completely forgot about the namesake card. No worries at all. I would probably have done something similar. You know? Just like, oh yeah, we're gonna build all these things, and then just like, ah shit, I forgot. I do that all the time. I'll like walk around the science lab where I work and I'll be like, okay, I got this reagent, I got this bottle, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot to pipette her and the tips and all of the things that I actually need to move the clear liquids around different containers. That's what we are here for. We will always be here to be like, hey, wait now, we were promised meme. We must have meme. That is the Draven Jinx. How's your Draven? Alarming. Alarming is what your Draven is. I'm gonna start out with a relatively okay curve. Avalanche is actually probably gonna be kind of nice if we can get value out of it. We have a couple of things that can just fucking die and that also heal us, which I feel like is pretty excellent. So let's drop this in here.
Nothing escapes my watch.
What do you think about 2-1? It's not worth doing anything about, so please don't do anything about it. Fantastic, I appreciate you. I have an avalanche should anything super terrifying come down. That is in fact a Draven. They can bump that to 4. I could just kind of ignore him also and let him hit the 2-1 here. I don't hate that because I get draw out of it. Give me draw. Fantastic. If only this was a summon effect, by the way. Tidely Tapper Keeper's just like cycling fucking healing. That would be amazing. I don't need him right now though. So I might pass here. They're not really doing a whole lot. There's an Ice Shard. I think I can just keep afford to pass. Draven wished he was a good Black Flame target. I mean, he makes axes. He makes so many axes. Just every axe imaginable. You want to play anything else? Okay, that's 5 damage to my face, -2. So it'd only be 3 damage if you can heal back right now. So we're gonna keep passing. There's a Poro. It's a Titania Poro. It's cute. It's adorable. We love it. Really want you to play more things. I have Ice Shard. We've got Blighted Ravine. We've got so many things. That seems fine. Honestly, we can heal. We can heal. We're okay. Boop. Gotta love Freljord. I can also just Tavern Keeper here, which is not so bad. You rather Black Flame a level 2 Scion before a Draven? Eat Infinite Rally? Oh shit, yeah, I've never actually really thought about that. I'm gonna just use this heal, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We're up to back to 19. We have Chicken next turn, obviously. I think Chicken is gonna be great. I could also buff my Chicken, potentially. Turn her into a 3/7, though Activia dying, obviously, is not the biggest problem ever. Just comes back. Fantastic. Black Flame only works once per round. It is a once per turn. How dare it not entirely produce an infinite combo? Just completely unreasonable on the Black Flame's part, obviously. Also, this kills Draven, I just remembered, because it's 1 to everything over there. So they probably target the shit out of this. That is a discard for a Titania Poro. That's a disintegrate. That's just 2 of those. That is understandable. Have a very nice day. Question. What happens if I put a spear on the egg? Does Ego live? Because I'm worried about some kind of removal. Equipping Ego works. Because I actually really like that. It's a 0/3 now. It's amazing. They can't ping it, which I'm assuming is what they wanted to do. Ego should live? Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for. As long as Ego survives, we're fine. I need blockers. Not as many blockers as you might think because we have Blighted and Avalanche. But having blockers, I feel like, is just kind of good here. I could go with the 3/3 because the 3/2 can't actually do anything, but I'm just going to hold here. We need a Hidden Enlightenment. We're potentially getting there. There's 2 Black Flames. So if I can ever find me a Chicken, we'll be in great fucking shape. Okay. Let's trade that way, and we're at 12. We can heal. We cast... I think we cast Blighted. We're 3 away from... Yeah, I think we might want to cast Blighted. Yeah, let's try this. Thankfully, everything is small. Another Ice Shard would be great here. That is dangerous, but again, still not quite lethal. Not quite lethal yet, anyway. We also just straight up have a counterspell for any direct Nexus damage that might just, like, really terrify us. If Chicken dies here, we are in a little bit of trouble. I think let's go with the heal. I think let's go with heal. So we're at 10. That kills everything over there at the moment. So we're just left with our little Chicken. Okay. Hang in there, Ego! You got this, Ego! There's an unworthy soul. I'm gonna just actually attack with my Ego because it will trigger the Anaka, right? So we get whatever is on the top, some buffs, no damage goes through, understandable. There's another Draven. That is tankable face damage. Also, we just have... I will Unworthy Soul if necessary. They have 3 cards. That's a jury rig. Okay, great. There's more challengers, so we're looking at a lot of damage. Jinx is the problem. Jinx is gonna kill us for sure. When she farts on her what? Okay, I don't know what's going on. What am I doing? Losing chicken unless I cast a counterspell. What can I do here? Avalanche gets rid of everything, so we only have to deal with Jinx, which I feel like might be the right call despite the fact that I do want this to actually hang around for 2 more turns. Is that worth counterspelling? I think I actually have to counter this. Can I buff Egg to help it survive? So 3 Sisters and Fury of the North is 5 plus 4, which is 9, so I can't Avalanche and do everything else. Let's pass here. I think I just have to let the Eggo go, unfortunately. No, I think I'd have to counter and then Avalanche so that my Nexus doesn't take damage. So we're still only dealing with Jinx, which we can Frostbite. You're my father, Martin Thomas? Truly. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just... I mean, I could Black Flame Eggo. Is Black Flaming Eggo terrible? Because then I might... by the time we hit Enlightenment, it will actually get new stuff. But I'm also worried about the whole Anaka bug happening. I have 3 of... I have 2 of these. Now, I think I'm actually gonna do this and do the Avalanche. If nothing, it will be haha funny memes if it does the bug right now. Oh, it just put the egg in there, de-equipped. Okay, that's better. That makes a little more sense. So everything except the Jinx is gone. We've got 2 freezes. We can survive 2 Enlightenment, most likely. I could also potentially put things back into hand. They're drawing to a turn. Hopefully it's not to the point where they can actually very super easily just, you know, keep cycling the spell. That's a problem. I'm actually gonna put this back. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put that back. Black Flaming the Eggo shouldn't cause the bug. Can you say nice things about me? You're a person who fart requests make me both confused yet amused. Actually, thinking about it, I should have Bladed Ravined and just frozen that thing, because it was actually injured by combat, so that was a mistake. So there's one more. They probably have discard. Oh boy, here we go. Yep, there's the Rummage. There's the Super Mega Death Rocket, so it's 4 to my Nexus. They've drawn a card. We can Bladed Ravine. We're running out of options very rapidly. The chat is a unique creature today. I love it. Okay, everything gets smacked. I really should have just killed the Jinx. I'm a fucking moron. Let's do this. Up to 8. All of that goes away. I need a unit at some point. So there's 2 draw. There's an Avarosan Sentry that got buffed by Anaka. It is a blocker, so you know what? We'll take it. It also doesn't die to that thing, which is fantastic. I should get an Eggo. A very small Eggo nonetheless, but an Eggo regardless. That is unfortunate. So 4 to everything at the next turn is a problem. I do get... Oh, I actually just get a full chicken. I actually get full chicken! Summon Anaka. Oh yeah, Anaka would have been better, you're right. But full chicken is great. Vision is not enough, but they do have that. So I'm alive at 1 HP. Chicken is permanent, which is great. So there is permanent chicken hanging around. Ooh. Should have killed that Jinx, and I think it's going to very much punish me later. They have that. It hits my Nexus. They need to not top deck any Nexus damage whatsoever, ever in their lifetime. Clive Targan speaking after you install on the University of Kennedy farts on you and you inhale the ass gas that gave birth to the cosmos. Truly, yes. I'm gonna Black Flame the other chicken. I don't really have much else to do here because I'm gonna fucking die. I can't heal, so I'm gonna just pop that inside there real quick. Okay, well, I need them to top deck nothing useful. Sounds like a radiation death. A little bit. There's a Harsh Winds. Is that Nexus damage or nah? That's really what we're wondering here. I'm gonna cast Zanaka. Or I could just attack. I'm gonna cast a Naka because they have damage or they don't. So I'm gonna do this. How about Biggest Dickus? All right. Currently no lethal to be had here. Can I top deck a Tavern Keeper? That's just another chicken. I don't need 3 chickens, but I can get many other chickens. All right, don't kill anything. You can't kill shit, right? Oh, we also get a 4/4. We actually win at 1 HP versus Draven Jinx. I am befuddled. I am so befuddled, but I'm also very happy. And we get back to Plat 2, I believe. Fuck yeah! Climbing with the black flames! Woo! It did the thing. It very, very digressively did the thing. I didn't realize putting egg in and then waiting for enlighten would just summon the full chicken. That's beautiful. I've learned today. It's amazing. Give a speech? On this day, the 12th of December, 2022, at least if you are on the West Coast, today we have borne witness to the chicken birthed from the black flame, and truly, it did a magnificent kill of the Draven Jinx. When Rise has a better win rate in League of Legends than in LOR. Yeah, his LOR win rates are kind of trash, isn't it? Need to actually optimize the deck. It looks sweet. It was very fun. The thing that I think makes it work is it's basically a Nivea. It's basically Ionia and Nivea, but you have the advantage of just making more. You have a fun little interaction in there. Top tier. Okay, I've been given a deck by Tunnel Shark, Zilani Monkeys. Okay. Tunnel Shark, I should rename your that Braum deck you gave me as well. I think it's still under 80k. An improvised speech might actually rival the I Have a Dream speech. That's a big might. Mark Thomas, thank you for your absolutely apropos and reasonable comparison of my description of a chicken game. Ziggs is messing you up. MF, also welcome back, by the way. Is it just a board of fearsomes and you miss yourself? Fair, honestly. Acolyte, really, that one landmark just catapulted Acolyte. Like, I thought about trying to run some kind of Acolyte situation in the past, but now it has an engine, and it goes vroom vroom. Right. Buff Swole Monkey. As I was assuming what I'm trying to do a little bit. It's also one of my favorite color combinations. Bilgewater Targon TF is so satisfying to look at because I know it's going to be some bullshit. You know what I mean? You know that there's going to be some bullshit in the deck. You're not necessarily sure what it is, but it's going to hit you in the face. It's beautiful. I'm going to do my Baileys because they're cute as fuck. We're going to do Bilgewater because it's not as cute as fuck, but it is thematic. It has a nice V8 and it goes ham. Really, they decked it out with some subwoofers too. Make sure to hard mulligan for Jagged Taskmaster. Noted. Thank you. Can't fault them. Sending Acolyte to climb. Interesting. I have yet to see Acolyte in ranked, but, well, no, that's a lie. I guess I was playing ranked yesterday. I haven't seen a lot of Acolyte that I personally have not been piloting, let's say. Black Powder Funkies? Fizz, Jagged Butcher, Black Market Merchant, Taskmaster. Speaking of, Make It Raid, Mirai Warden, Monkey Business, Swindle. Oh, right, monkeys are 1-drops. Swindle, Powder Pandemonium, which is Plunder activated. Twisted Fate, Yordle Grifter, Zap Sprayfin, Eye of Nakagaboros, and Zilani. Oh, this Zilani. For some reason, I was thinking of the other Zilani, but this one is funny, actually, with the monkeys. Empowered 16 +2/+2, so we only have to hit 7 monkeys for this thing to be empowered. And then we can just swing this field of Zilanis that transform the monkeys. That should actually be a band name. I kind of agree. I've also been in a mode of like, I should probably go see more live music. Honestly, it's been a long time since I sat down deliberately to listen to somebody else. If that makes sense. Just, I'm so used to consuming things in my headphones, and I'm just like, this is fine. Let's try this out, though. All right. I'm ready to bounce between Plat 3 and Plat 2. Let's go. Unless I can just win. Buckeye Creek TV. Do you have a Twitch, Buckeye Creek? Hello, if you do. Welcome. Hi. This is Kane Atrox. Taskmasters. Words is here, actually. I don't hate that at all. So you have the Taskmaster. I'm gonna mulligan that. It's just the Swindle. And then we have Make It Rain, we have Mirai, we have Nagakaboros. Okay, we have Draw on a Tentacle. There's a Fizz. I can't protect you yet, so I think we're just gonna go Mirai, hopefully into a Swing, hopefully into a Taskmaster. Make It Rain is probably gonna be able to hit Nexus as well, though I'm not actually banking that much mana. But, oh, actually, no, we will be because Taskmaster is only 2. That is a big 3-2. That is a chunky, that is a big rat. Why did you make the rat so large? Could I Mirai Warden before you attack? I can. I can Mirai Warden before I attack. Excellent.
Hello, new best friend.
I might need to take that damage, though, if I want to guarantee Plunder next turn. Because we want... I mean, we can probably take 4. That's going to go up to a 2-2. Monkey Business.
I've got this.
Hopefully we activate Plunder here. Okay. They're leaving us Mirai, potentially? Potentially. Okay, they're giving us this. Excellent. First Plunder proc. That means... Well, we also have Monkey Business, but I think we just want... Well, Taskmaster with Monkey Business isn't so bad, but we need to activate this for sure.
Mercy.
So you're buffed. Mirai Morden's product is going to be buffed. You're also just bigger monkeys. At 4, Kane Atrox. You're 5. Well, that is their 4-drop. Something like Ranger Knight, maybe? So 3-1. Actually, that does bash into the 4-2 effectively, so maybe let's just do this. Monkey Business, yeah, that's 2 Plunder procs now. Right, yep. Hit Nexus. There's another one. Ooh, and a Black Market Merchant. Okay, great. Make It Rain and Merchant are possible now. Nagakaboros in the next turn is probably not so bad. We need to get the Fizz going later. Oh, they want me to end the turn. Interesting. Do I want to nab them anyway? I kind of want to nab from them anyway, to be fair. Plunder is like my least played mechanic. So apologies if I'm just fucking it up. Yeah, so they're down to 16. They can't attack with a 4-2 right now. They haven't cast anything super important at 4, it looks like. There's a nice Plunder effect. We get a Furious Wielder for 3 mana, which is great. Not much that I can smack, but it's still fine. I still like it. I will still covet it. Oh, you have one. That is fine. Okay. Better that than something else. Like a whole ass TF. That smacks face. Wonderful. They have Kane now somewhere. Powder Pandemonium is at 3. Kind of tempted to just Eye of Nagakaboros here and then see what we get, maybe? That might be better next turn, though. We could always Mirai. That gives us a 1-drop. That's a Destined Poro. Oh, I can't level it very easily. But it's cute! It's the small, cute Poro. Ooh. There's a chance that I can... Oh, but equipped actually doesn't apply to anything. Terrible. I was like, oh yeah, I can't because I don't really have equipment right now, do I? I don't want to feed the Kane level up into the next turn. So I might pass. That'd be a mistake. Because yeah, there's no Ibaros. It's just Zolani, so I can't rely on the draw mechanic because we're actually not super drawing, even though there's technically a TF in here. let's do that. Let's also do this, I think. That's a 3-2. Actually, that's much better. I forgot that would get buffed as well. So let's try and kill the 4-2 with tough here. We get a monkey business. We can't really use that. There's 2 unforgiving coals, which is kind of surprising, honestly. I wouldn't have expected that, not gonna lie. That seems less useful, honestly. I'm surprised by that. Okay. They might have a strike off the cane. That's okay. You're a 10-10. Getting monkey value. We need actually only 3 more deaths, and this is worth 3 monkeys. So that might actually be not a terrible idea. Levels Alani with monkeys this turn. I think, I mean, I can for sure. I just can't do the Zalani immediately. We would have to do some kind of Nexus Strike or just cast the Pandemonium first. Can I just go with Pandemonium? I could cast Fizz. I could cast Fizz, cast a spell to give him elusive, try to hit face. Swindle would be 1, but then I'd have to use 6 mana, and I would need the Pandemonium anyway. So let's do monkeys, because we actually have the right amount for the board at the moment. Stall for the Big Bang Boom. I mean, this is just a decent... This is like... We level Cane potentially, but this is also just kind of okay damage. Is it 2? 4. Why did I think it was a 2? We've definitely cast more than 2 spells. So this should level her for sure by the end of the turn. They might have Aatrox, but they actually didn't cast him last turn. Oh, yeah, they missed the turn 6 Aatrox, so they may not have it in hand. Monkeys just kind of die. Yeah, the monkeys just kind of die.
And I will take it as well.
Let's see, if I open attack, we're hitting with a minimum of 2 things. Aatrox levels and can start the healing next turn, but they probably have the healing next turn anyway. So I'm tempted to do this, monkey business, and then potentially also swindle them, I think. Because we're okay that way. Let's just take that one. I don't have any equipped allies still, so I can't exactly do the whole... strike thing still. At least they don't have it, to be fair. Down to 7. Aatrox goes... Not Aatrox. Cane goes into hand again. That's down to 3. They might be banking on the healing, which is okay. I don't really have any huge boost in Nexus damage other than this right now. That's 8. That's 7. They're blocking the 2-1 instead of the 3-1. That's fine. I'll take it. So they're healing a little bit off of that. I don't have any way of shutting it down. Sorry if the Oracle is weird. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so they have more healing. So that's a lot less damage than I had initially hoped. We still have a couple of blockers. We can swindle them after this resolves. There's a level. Hi.
Drown in shadow.
You get Big Rost. Unless for some fucking reason they pick elusive, but I've literally only seen one person do that. Zalani is leveled now. You're also an 18-18. Casual. Casual and fine. Yep, Ross is healing. Makes total sense. That's not buffing past lethal at the moment. Give me Unforgiving Cold, actually. Give me that card. It's a little more expensive for me, but that's totally fine. Give me also another monkey. Monkey. You're gonna be a wonderfully 2020 unit, I believe. Jesus Christ, it's so large. Not even Aatrox can handle that. Not even the World Ender can stop this. Which, by the way, fucking fantastic art. That's so fucking creepy. That's so disturbing. There's a face at the end of that thing. And Anyway, I'll stop cooing over its face and try to cast Unforgiving Cold. We do have Cold and Zalani. That is unfortunate. That's 4 damage. Yeah, that's 4 damage because it gets the buff. But I don't die next turn despite that, I think. They do heal a bunch, but I don't die. We might be able to get Fizz. He doesn't really do much this turn. I'm gonna think I'm just gonna bank mana then. Aegis is castable, still no Aatrox. That is a problem. We still have the Frostbite. You're a 2020. You're about to be a 22-22. We have a stun as well, but I do think we want this instead. So they've got 4 mana. They've got 4 and that's 5. I think Unforgiving Cold into, or Zalani into Unforgiving Cold is pretty decent, right? Because they can't strike it dead. They cannot challenge it dead. And I can also just respond with the Frostbite. So have at it. Hello. Also, Weon, hello to you as well. Welcome back. How's it going? It's a very big Zalani. It's very chunky. They're looking at it. They're wondering what the fuck. And I feel that. If they want to get their World Ender cast this turn, they do need to hit with one of their champions and decide which one they're sacrificing to the gods. And fun facts, it won't actually strike because I'm going to Frostbite it. Currently it goes to Aatrox, so we would preferably, I think, block Aatrox. Right, because I can't actually control this. It's just strongest enemy. That's still fine. 14 is still fine. Yeah, 14, right, because it's not actually, it's the strongest enemy. You're 5 mana, you're 6. It's gonna be ties broken by highest health, then highest cost. Highest power, highest health, highest cost. Oh, actually, no, it should go to Aatrox now. Or Kayn, yeah, the Kayn now. Could maybe Fizz and then I next turn. Oh, and just take this. Yeah, it would actually go to Rost because he is the strongest. But I think that's probably just better over what in general. Sorry. Words do not work. Okay, so yeah, worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, they have the Kayn spell, they have a Shadow Step. That bumps it up to 7. They take the 3/1. I am still alive at 1 HP, I believe, and they take a ping for that. I believe so. Because they're not gonna try and hit the 4/2. They want the 3/1 for multiple reasons. They heal 2, so they'd actually only be taking about 1 damage. That's fine. That's 22-22. Yeah, we have I have Nakagoboros here. That seems it. 3 Zalanis, plus a Fizz, plus that, plus Taskmaster, plus another fucking Zalani. I don't think I need that many Zalanis, but it would be very funny. 2 Zalanis. It's only followers, non-darkened followers, but it's 2 22-22s going in. So we'll see what they do. They're not gonna have too many stuns, if any. They do have that though. They do have Unforgiving Cold, unfortunately, but that doesn't like stop them from existing. It doesn't stop them from existing. In future turns, and Aatrox and Rost still can't really deal with the amount of HP that they're looking at. That's just not gonna work. Okay, great. We have Laswindle, we have Taskmaster. I could always just cast another one too. Casting 3 of them actually might have kept me in the game or ended the game there rather than just waiting around for stuff. But they're probably just having a good thunk about these. They can cast World Ender for sure now. Striking as whatever it would be, +3/+2. Not the worst. Not the worst. You might get a buff. That's an elusive. Fizz is just gonna have elusive, so that's fine, I think. That not blocking with Rost was weird. I agree, I'm not quite sure about that. Except allied darkened and allied equipped units, Aegis and World Ender. I could take a World Ender. But utter devastation. Get the equipment, the darkened Aegis, ruination. I mean, utter devastation is hilarious, right? Because then I can just get rid of everything. Because I would keep my darken, and they just would lose it. Need it for unforgiving. Utter devastation actually works. I think it's that one. I see the argument for the weapon, but I think I like that more, to be honest. Because I'm not really banking on Furious Wielder anymore. I'm just like trying to keep it going. Also, Anubis Day, thank you for the follow, by the way. I forgot to shout that out before, but I do appreciate it. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna pass. So that assimilates into Jarrell. They're casting World Ender now. Stopping by from Buckeye's channel. Thank you, yes. Having a good stream at the moment. Oh, is Buckeye live right now? Shit. Hi, Buckeye. I hear that you're also live at the moment. Fantastic. I could always draw with the TF, but that gives them a very small target to actually take here, which I don't want the Ross to be able to do. Though that's actually going to be a problem because I might die to just elusives here. Hopefully I get a chance to do this, but I might actually not. Yeah, I died of that, and I died of the Rost Overwhelm. Develop? I know, right? How dare they not develop? So that gets blocked, obviously. That gets blocked, obviously. We're taking 3 damage still because I can't actually get around the Aatrox. Or I can't get around the Kane, unfortunately, because I don't have it. Yeah, it's just 1 Frostbite. Despite all the power I have on board, I can't actually deal with this board. Damn! Alright, GG though. GG. Should have taken the equipment. I wouldn't really have had much time to do it though, unfortunately. Let's try that one again. That's for sure. Let's try that one again. Alright, Kane Aatrox. Fine. You almost got it though. Almost got it. If I had cast that third Zolani, I think we actually would have had it. So third Zolani, despite the state of the mana, was the correct call. Because the Overwhelm would have been enough that we would have had to actually kill a champion there. So that's interesting. Yeah. To be fair, we're running monkeys versus meta. So, that's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. Would have allowed you to strike the elusive. I know what the equipment would have done. I just don't think that the, I wasn't anticipating Jarrell. Probably should have. I should have known that there was a Blooming Cultist in there though. All of the decks from Blooming Cultist. That was just stupid. My fuck up was not remembering Blooming Cultist, honestly. I should have played around that more. And the Ross just had too much Challenger. Okay, let's pass here. Also, we've been up against Gank My Bed Daddy before. I recognize that name. It's so fucking distinctive. Also, for the glory of Noxus! I hope you enjoyed that. We've got an extra Spooty, which is great. Let's pass. I need to trigger Plunder soon. We've got Yordle Grifter. Hopefully that hits. And hopefully don't see anything like a Zolani. That would be bad. That would be unfortunate. Let's just keep casting Mirage.
I've never met anyone like you.
I'm not summoning another Yordle. I am summoning another Yordle. I fucking lied. You probably don't want to attack. Wow, you actually went for that. I'm impressed. I'm surprised. I'm glad you thought it was worth. I have fun with those redeems. Makes you wonder who their favorite jungler? Wait, what?
I've got this.
Let's do this. Let's do Black Market Merchant. So they're hitting that. That is fine. They're doing a Death's Hand, which is also fine. Okay, yep. We still get one thing hitting, so that works for me. Let's do that. Let's do this. There's a Puffcap Peddler! Get fucked, bitch! Get absolutely fucked. Oh my god, I love it. Alright, we're gonna get monkeys and we're getting Puffcaps. It's a war now. It's a fucking war. All right, let's go. Let's go. For who their jungler might be. Am I supposed to know? Because I have no idea. There are a lot of neat junglers. They want me to block with Fearsome, and I'm gonna block with this bitch. That's what we're gonna block with. We also pulled a Get Excited, which is a very nice proc indeed. I'm gonna hit you with that. Great, wonderful, excuse me. I actually can potentially just kill him outright with the Get Excited, which should be wonderful. I do need that eventually. Okay, wonderful. We do a smack. We got another Swindle. We've got that. The Swain is about to start leveling here. That is unfortunate. I might actually discard the Warning Shot, to be honest. We might need that the least. They're not going to be running Protection in Noxus. Let's just get this going. Since they like getting ganked. Evidently, they really do. All right, so that's Dead Swain. They don't have Leviathan mana yet. That is a Karina. That is a plant. That is correct. Noted. That's okay. Let's spawn draw before that occurs. Get that burst damage in. Get some puff caps now before anything else happens. We actually didn't hit any. Fantastic. We're gonna go around with everything that isn't a peddler, I believe. Yeah, I have another merchant. I'll sack the merchant just to deal damage here. You guys all thought this was a plunder deck, but in reality, it was just another puff cap deck. Shut up, Elzon, fooling us once more. Thank you. Truly, I'm just here to bamboozle you into my Teemo mission. Okay, 9 puff caps, 5 puff caps. I actually have more puff caps on their deck than they do on Justice Rider. Fuck yeah! You're doing some fun ass shit over there, and I adore it. There is a Ravenous Flock. That's okay. There's a flock on my shit. Understandable. Have a very nice day. I'm gonna trigger everything that I can here. Mostly this, so that I can flock that Justice Rider down, so we don't have to worry about flock pinguses. Or, sorry, not flock pinguses. The good old flash bombs just really messing up our whole day. I don't want that to happen. Fizz is leveled somewhere. I need to find more monkeys, though. As an insider knowledge, then try wipe my board. Understandable. There's a puff cap. I'm still at 18 here. So flash bombs are our biggest problem. Oh, there's a puff cap. Okay. I get a spider out of that, so we're just kind of returning to our former state at the moment, which works for me. Let's do Spray Fin despite the draw, probably. There's a Fizz as well. I mean, Fizz is fine. They really can't handle elusives as much as I can pummel them with elusives at the moment. We've got all the plunder procs. I'm actually tempted to steal first. Let me steal first, because they're low as fuck on HP. I got their other peddler! I've gotten every single peddler other than the first one that they fucking cast. They have Swain, potentially. I'm gonna have Fearsome blockers regardless. Let's do Peddler, Fizz into a Swindle. Or I could do Peddler... No, I don't have 7 mana. So let's do Peddler into Fizz. We got some burst spells to keep him alive. We can also burst spell into Monkey to get just Monkey damage. That's 3 spells in this turn, so +6 over there. There's a Get Excited. They're real desperate. I could also just cast all 3 Swindles. Tri-beam Improbulator! Whoa, you've got a lot of tri-beams up in there, don't you? Let's take a flock so that I can kill Karina, I think. Because they obviously don't have mana for anything else. That's all they have in their hand, huh? I'm gonna take flocks. My title of Shroom Queen is true. Trying desperately to make that a thing, yeah. So let's do this. I know what they have in hand, so like... My threat is honestly super low here. Yep, that makes sense. Do I want to start this war? No, I think I'd rather have a Fizz. Yeah, I'd rather have a Fizz here. I mean, they don't have anything else except Tri-beam. I don't know what their Tri-beam is at. but it's not super high because they actually haven't cast that many things other than spells. They've cast If You Get Excited. They can probably kill the Fizz, but I do have another spell to get around it. So they can't do that super easily. You're a 3-2. That's 4 face damage right now. I know you only have Tri-Beams, so this goes for free. They're down to 5. We get a Chum in the Water. It's about 1 card a draw, or 1 puff cap per draw now. And I'm still only have 3 puff caps. I still only have 3 fucking puff caps. That's so fucking funny. So they kill something here with that. That's fine. Actually, it's not fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take Tri-Beam at this point. I might as well, I feel like. And we gotta surrender. Brutal! We didn't see a hide nor hair of Zalani, but brutal! That one made up for the last game a little bit. That one made up for the last one a tad bit. We saw the Zalani combo in the previous one. This one was just like, yeah, we got fucking bilge water. We got thunder mechanics. What the fuck do you want? Beautiful. Alright, alright. Moving along, we're moving on to another Black Flame deck, and then we've got also from Tunnel Shark, and then we've got Florida Man Dan and Hale's Own up next. Thank you guys for your patience, by the way. When you have to target Fizz to live, you are struggling. Truly, not a situation you want to be in. Viewer, Tunnel Shark again, Bilgewater Ionia, the tentacles. The tentacles come for us all. Come for us, I guess, is the only thing that's gonna fit. That's okay. You've got this. We're gonna edit it. We've got Ghost, Cannon, Momentous Choice, Watchful Idol, Eye of God. Just casually, the Eye of God. I pulled it out of his head, and he was fine with it. Heavy Metal, Make It Rain, Syncopation, Black Flame, Piltover Castaway, Sea's Voice, 2 Denies, Allow a 1 Blood in the Water, 3 Blue Lookouts, Eye of Nakagoboros, and 2 Unworthy Souls. So we are very, interesting. Kennen. This is the second time I've gotten some Kennen lately, so that's gonna be fun. We don't really have Flow, but we just have a Momentous Choice for Equip. Proc, we've got the Eye of God, we've got not the Heavy Metal, whatchamacallit, we've got the Piltover Castaway. Okay, so that makes sense. 1 elusive. I mean, I can just make a giant-ass tentacle elusive, right? Watchful Idol, right. Opening hand is gonna be what? Watchful Idol, Sea's Voice, Black Flame allowing if we can get it, but that's being pretty greedy. Eye of Nakagoboros is okay. Kennen is okay. Counter spells just kind of exist. The Eye of God! Kennen's voice and his demeanor are so opposite. His demeanor makes you think that he should have some fucking like Idris Elba shit going on, and his actual voice is like a Muppet swallowed a Furby and then got pitch shifted 2 octaves. So quite the dichotomy there. Stunning unit members unable to attack or defend unless you've got some shit going on like Vayne. Free attacks. Zed Hackerim. I'm about to get my shit stomped in by some Zed Hackerim. I did ask for Watchful Idol and Sea's Voice and Kennen, and we got it. Oddly specific. I know it's oddly specific. Don't ask questions. I don't have answers for you. Oh, remember fucking Healy Watchful Idol? Amazing. I can kill that with a Make It Rain, which I will probably need to do. I've got, ooh, a very lovely, wonderful Make It Rain right the fuck now. None of that is happening in ever. I could have done that during combat. It's okay, I think that was okay. So we've got, ooh, I've got Sea's Voice just chilling. They've got a Redeemed Prodigy. I can swing because we spawn. Basic kicks a 3/3 with Overwhelm. Vayne can kiss your heart for that to be an insult, or you might be into it because Vayne is hot. Vayne is really hot. I agree. Vayne can get it. Okay, so they're at 13. I have some chunky hentai going on. Shout out to the viewer called Hentai Homie, who sometimes pops in. I don't think you've ever seen a Laui Kennen before. It sounds so 5-head. And it's kind of 5-head, isn't it? That's a fruit. Hello. I would like to spawn. Right now I can just kind of chill though.
It is a lovely statue.
So you make a ghastly band. That's elusive with challenger. 3-1 kills my 3-3. I can actually syncopate stuff out of the way. That's weird, but not the worst. I could also just lose the 3-3, but I kind of don't want to do that actually. I can just kind of put the I can just kind of put the tentacle on the front instead. So you take the 3-3 as expected. That's so many fucking sharks. I actually might need to block just sharks generally. Maybe we do lose C's voice in the name of not taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Moon, yeah, because Glenkeeper actually needs to die. Glenkeeper actually needs to die. I could swap the 0-5 and the 3-3, right? Which would leave this as a 0-2, which means it goes to a 5-5. I hold that, but then we swing with more overwhelm on the opening turn, which might be a misuse of syncopation, especially because this is supposed to be Black Flame, but I don't hate it. They don't have any buffs, which is kind of what I expected. That is a fearsome. We have options for that. Could drop a cannon. Watchful Idol has been summoned so many times. It's unfortunately gonna die now. Bye! You were lovely. There's 6 mana over there. There's a Black Flame. Ephemeral copy of it attacking. Ooh, I can put something in the Black Flame as well. We could also just equip the Eye of God and see what they do. Let's equip Eye of God. Ephemeral copy of it attacking. How does it manage tentacles actually? Because spawn, I mean, I'm gonna do this, but spawn on you, so that's +3. Now that's +3 spawn, so that's 3 damage plus an 8 damage overwhelm. Okay.
Embrace your fate as
I put it in a tentacle. Doesn't work with tentacle. Ah, that's fair. Get infinite stun thingies off of the cannon. I actually do kind of like the stun thingy off of cannon, not gonna lie. That seems right now not the worst, and we have 2 Black Flames. So I might just go with that, not gonna lie. Because the 3-3 can go. We get 2 stun effects. Sandstorm is castable, but whatever, I think. So let's do this. Sorry, cannon. Or go, cannon. I don't. Sorry. Yes. Whatever. So you make more. Unfortunately, it's all back here. You go, and you make an 8-6. And we get a lovely additional 2-1 going, and we've got the little doots. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna keep my 3-3 alive. Those summon ghastly bands, which means there's a shark incoming and 2 ephemerals. They don't have Glenkeeper right now. We have an additional blocker in the Piltover Castaway, but that's about it, unfortunately. So 2 marks, 2 damage in. That dies. Don't have this. That's a fearsome. But this actually becomes unstunned. But Hallowed triggers once. There's a Shadow Blade Fiend thingy. Alawi is a 1/6. 2 bands. 1 is buffed by whatever. That becomes a 5/3. Or that becomes a 4/3. They can cast that. So there's 6 units coming into my face at 8 HP. Doesn't feel great. Let's cast Alawi for blocks. I think I do die to a wide board. At least they don't have Glenkeeper or anything though. But I think we die. We might be able to scrape through, but the Shark Chariot is just bad. Yeah, Shark Chariot is just bad.
I must have it.
Quick attack first makes sense. Yeah. There's. Oh no, it's 2 bands and a shark. But the shark might get sloughed off. Which they just realized. Or not? Oh, the band got sloughed off. Interesting. So we block here, we block here, and we block here. We live at 1 HP. Somehow we live at 1 HP. I think this is the correct series of blocks. Unless you want to actually do it this way, so that we're trading with the 4-3. I think that's better. Alawi is going to see a lot of tentacle damage. They might just have Momentous Choice or something. But let's go with this. You played a 20-round game of Flaming Anivia versus Karma Victor, and somehow you did win? Yay! At least it's a win. There's a Discipline of Forest. It's not a Momentous Choice, but it does do exactly the same thing. It's too bad, though. With Overwhelm, we might have actually been able to win next turn. So it's surprisingly close. I think the correct call
Defeat is acceptable.
might have actually been to... Well, no, I was going to say maybe the correct call was actually to sacrifice the 3/3 into the 4/2 Ephemeral and use the Kennen spell. Oh, I could have used the... I could have not attacked, but used the... No, but I needed the Kennen spell off the 3/3. So I had to attack with the 3/3. I could have killed one of the 2/2 Redeemed Prodigies, but then we would have still been down the same amount of units, so it probably would have been the same thing. We're up against Zed Hecarim again, because apparently once was not enough. Black Flame, I'm gonna mulligan it. We have the idol, but I think we want Tentacle Start. We have Tentacle Start, which is great. Okay, we have something resembling a turret. I'll take it. I really wish it wouldn't show me that deck, though. It's gonna show me nothing except this deck, isn't it? It's decided Ephemerals are what I'm gonna fucking face, whether I like it or not. Can I make it spawn upon itself? I can, can't I? So it's just like a self-buff mechanic. So that becomes a, yeah, it becomes a 3/3 on its own. Ooh, look at as a good Black Flame target. Fair. Oh, they have Shepherd though. Ooh, they have Shepherd. Yeah. Oh, actually, good point about the look at. I kind of like that. So that's a 4/2. Understood. Have a terrible day. I'm gonna do this. Pan of Pain, Fishawhack. Whatever I get here, we're probably gonna die to the 4/2. Let's take Pan of Pain.
That's all we got? Hey,
Because we're gonna get Overwhelm off of Tentacle hypothetically anyway. That's 6 damage. I don't feel like taking 6 damage yet. Shark is already going though. So our clock is kind of running out. Deny in this matchup is actually not as great. There's usefulness to it, but it is not the best. Sees Voice, I think. There's 5 mana over there. Hecarim is 2 turns off, so they're not going to have it on their next attack. That's good information. Stagehand is annoying as fuck, but understandable. I could actually swap it now. So they stun that, but the tentacle buffs itself.
What we do is so much bigger than us both.
That's a 7/7. Runs into the 5/3. Might be worth anyway.
This is my only chance. It's done.
+2/+0 turns into a 9/2 with tough. There's 2 sharks. So there's gonna be 2 sharks on summon. They might have Zed, which should be terrible. There's a Kennen. There's a Buru Lookout here. We muggle again the Black Flame. That is a ridiculous amount of damage, though. It's 2 sharks, so it's going to be 8 ephemeral damage, plus 6 elusive damage. I am real tempted to actually do this now so that they don't have the little elusives going on, and then we can attack with the 3/3 and the 7/2 to push Overwhelm this turn. They could have a counterspell potentially. I just don't want to face that much elusive damage. I know this is our only copy of Blood in the Water, but I still don't hate it. So there's no Hecarim to worry about.
The shadows take.
That's okay. That's a 10/5. They kill the 3/3. We still have Tentacle just doing its thing. That might have been too greedy, because we're at 17, but they do have to contend with this. They also have to trade an elusive or the Shepherd if they want to take 0 damage here. And I might be able to then turn around on the next turn a little bit.
Shadow take you.
Okay, that's almost lethal. It's almost lethal. It is not quite lethal though, which means I think we can do that. If I block this way, they can kill my tentacle, but they can't kill me. They're killing tentacle. They're black. They're killing tentacle. Okay, so they have one thing left. I can generate blockers at least. Eye of God is fine. Maybe we do Buru. I think we do Buru Lookout into Kennen. I could also... No, I can't. I can find Eye of God this. It spawns, but it doesn't actually make it attack because it's going to be not just hanging around. I could Kennen first and see what they do. Kennen first, then Buru Lookout, then swing. They probably have Hecarim here, though, which means we're dead, I presume. Unfortunately. Fuck it, let's go.
I possess the secrets of King
Arc of the Storm, Hecarim. Is there a nice Hecarim? If you use removal right now, that is not a Hecarim. That's 2 HP. Okay.
I do not like to sail alone out there.
When I'm at sea, I'm never alone.
2 HP, that becomes a 4/4. I think we actually still very unfavorably trade into this. Very unfavorably trade into this. If I go with the overwhelm damage, that's a 4/4. They can unfortunately kind of take it. And then they kill my 3/3. So we just lose to ephemerals again, I think. Because 2 sharks are gonna spawn. I currently hold on to 2 units though. And we're just gonna go for it. We do need to use the cannon spell at some point. That's what I expected. That's what I expected. That's wonderful, actually. They do need to put something in front of my 4/4, which is actually beautiful. That is... I forgot about that, though. Straight up forgot about that. We don't have any way of summoning multiple cannons. This matchup is close, but it's bad. I can't quite punch through this one, which is super fucking annoying. We're not gonna get another cannon, so this is just kind of for show. All right, take that one for show. Open attack kills me. Unless I find, like, Eye of Nagakaboros. That does not work. That does not work, unfortunately. Thank you for attacking with all your units, at least. We didn't have to shit on them for that. That's 23 damage. So fucking close. This is why I hate Alawi. This is why I fucking hate Alawi. She has never felt good to me. To be fair, I also have no Alawi in hand, but she's frustrating for me. When Bard Alawi was the meta, despite the fact that I loved Bard and still Bard is like my favorite champion, never ever got on board with Bard Alawi. Alawi, it's another Bilgewater champ that I have never adjusted to. I don't hate her, because I like her personality and I actually do like her mechanic in theory. I've never been able to consistently win with it, and I don't know what I am fucking up about the overwhelm mechanics. I think it's just I don't know the points at which you should be dealing X damage, which is kind of important, you know? I feel like I've never been able to feel out when that is for her, and it is killer. So it's just kind of weird. Sea's voice is okay. Let's mulligan the weapons. That's 2 Sea's voices, and we got the Eye of God back. So not the best opening. We're up against Canetrox, so it's also gonna be questionable if we can survive. Make It Rain does nothing, probably. Unless they cast the 2/1 rat. But even then, casting that on a 2/1 rat feels kind of bad. Ooh, we got Watchful Idol. Amazing. You have seen no equipment, you only do a damage. Or 2. You could do 2 damage, to be fair. Okay, you do 2 damage in a way that I was not expecting. That's fine. Not gonna interfere. Not gonna ask questions. We do have equip mana with the Sea's voice. So let's do Sea's voice.
The world we answer.
If they kill the 1/1, so be it. They're not going to. Yes. I have got on this. There might buff that to the point where it can trade with C's voice, but that's why I have 2 equipped to the tentacle. It will be funny. That's what I'm planning to do. Is Alawi going to be my next Ken and you play it to learn the archetype to feel accomplished? Honestly, maybe. Honestly, maybe. I am gonna equip the tentacle, by the way. That is +3, so it becomes a 4/4 on swing with overwhelm. So they either take 4 damage or they trade into the C's voice, which I have another one of, which is fantastic. Plus Nakagaboro, so the tentacle is getting to the point where it can actually trade with Kane or Aatrox, which is kind of what we want. There's another gem. Hello, how are you? So they're really trying to trade with tentacle here, which I'm fine, actually. I have more tentacles. You don't get more HP. At least until you have Kane out. Or Aatrox out. There's still 4 damage anyway. I'll fucking take it. Also, ASL, if I'm pronouncing that at all correctly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Also, Raptor Squeak, welcome back. How goes the Tentacle Queen, celebrity of cultured film? Of cultured film, exactly. You understand. It's going great. We're actually not that bad, I should say. I could punch that equipment out of the fucking way. I think I want to get rid of that equipment. I don't like it. It is annoying. It sucks. Your equipment sucks, bro. If I spawn here, we're not great. Okay, they had another one. That is unfortunate. That is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna just let it hit me because it can't block on the next turn, and they only have 1 mana. I'm gonna equip my tentacle. Many a tentacle. That's great. I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, great. We swing on the next open attack because it's gonna be 5 mana, and I do not wish to run into a Kane. There's an Alawi though. Fuck. I've seen tentacles deal 15+ damage. If they cast Kane, they have only 1 mana and he is a 2/5. Ah, fuck it. I think Alawi's worth.
Truth better.
Alawi is worth. And then we open attack. What do they do here? What's your call? What's your play? You can't do anything other than that. 3/5 is fine, actually. I will accept that for sure. We are doing a great big spawn. That is lethal damage. So they do have to respond somehow. That is a casual 6/6 and also a casual 7/6. You have a 3/5. Beautiful. Kill that one. That is totally fine. I can actually bring them down to 2 HP with the Make It Rain, but right now we're doing okay. I still have a second C's voice just hanging out in the back, which is great. I have yet to Black Flame anything related to Alawi or tentacles, but I mean, I have it now. Just gotta be wary of what's going on over there. They do have the Aatrox on the next turn. Help. Don't world end me, bro. Love Sky, you don't want to end the world. You sound like a lover, not a fighter. Definitely no Deathbringers or Furious Wielders. Come on, Love Sky with Furious Wielding? Nonsense, absolutely nonsense. Monochrome, welcome back. I'm doing good. How about you? I have caffeine and I have Alawi. I like the caffeine part. We're trying to get the Alawi part to also function. They didn't like that attack. I don't give a fuck. Okay. That's the Buru Cultist. Wonderful. I'm at 13. We're kind of hanging out. Fine. A bit tired, but fine. That's not so bad. It's always annoying to be tired, but okay. Did someone say caffeine? I did utter the name. I did utter the word caffeine. I have some right here. To keep me awake to finish tournament stuff later. It's almost finished. I've been drinking less caffeine lately. Also all hail Mountain Dew. I have been drinking less caffeine lately, so the energy drinks that I am consuming just like hit so much harder. Just doing a number on my brain. We played another town this weekend as well, still haven't fully recovered from the 6-hour driving. That's a long trek for a show. Sounds like it might be worth though. I hope the show went well. That's exciting, even if it is draining. That's not a champion by any means. That's not a fucking one champion at all. Beautiful. It was. Playing on fancy restaurants is weird.
It is good to
Fancy
hear again
restaurants,
the mother
interesting.
serpent in
So,
your voice. Illaoi, it has been too long.
there's a Darken Aegis. They have 2 mana. I don't think I give a shit.
It is
I'm
good
gonna
to
get
hear
so much
again the mother
spawn.
serpent in
Are you
your
ready to
voice.
spawn?
Illaoi, it has been
I'm
too
ready to have
long.
some spawn. They're gonna cast Unforgiving Cold and I'm gonna cry. I know they're gonna do it. I know that they have it. I've been destroyed by Frostbite so many times. We're gonna see it now. No one applauds, no one interacts with you. Only notice that people were actually enjoying the show halfway through. That does sound kind of trippy. I've done like a couple of piano events where like I'm not the focus. Well, we won where I'm not the focus, and it's a little trippy to be like, I've done a thing, and then no one is interacting with you at all. They're just living their life. Being background music is strange for sure. But we got the win! Woo! Slowly I live on the edge. Okay, here we go. He did not have the frostbit. He did not have the frostbit. Not a showcase of Black Flame, unfortunately, but definitely a showcase of Malawi well enough. But the money was good. That's a pretty good fact right there. Money good, fantastic. When you were leaving, everyone asked you to play another song. Oh yes, encore, encore. Okay. Moving on, Florida Man Dan, you gave me Black Flame Scarred Rounds, and you said there's a lot of funny stuff in here, so I'm excited by that. It's a chicken. Okay, I understand. Florida Man, with funny chimkin. It's a chimkin deck. We've moved on from the chicken to the chimkin. Okay, what am I looking at here? Redeem still open? Let me see here. We've got 2 decks remaining, including this one. So yeah, if people want to send in, let's say like 1 or 2 more decks, go for it. I have a little bit more time. Not too much time, but I can take 1 or 2 more. Go for it if you want. Omenhog, Ruthless Raider, Black Flame, Darken Spear, Emberman and Scargrounds, Ash, Deny, Homecoming, Go Get It, Spirits Unleashed, Tarkaz the Tribeless, Anivia, and Revna. I've got Tarkaz, I've got Revna, I've got Ash, I've got chicken targets for this sweet, sweet Black Flame. I have 4 targets. I have 4 beautiful targets for 3 Black Flames. So we'll just have to see what comes to us in the moment. Is it Dwayne? Did you give me a Dwayne? Homecoming is so you can recall Black Flame to put something else in. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Let me take another look at that actually, because I might have missed some good Ionia interactions. Homecoming, you'll get it. Deny. Right, and we can also take things out of combat with the Go Get It to put them back in our hand to recast them. So then we could potentially have up to like we could have 2+ of the same champion going around. Anivia doesn't give a fuck. So that makes sense. All right, let's do this. Slightly different though. It's not quite the Dwayne. So early we are Black Flaming Omenhawk. Oh, so we're just Black Flaming whatever we can get our hands on. Okay, I'll see how that do. I also need to go pee because of the caffeine. So I'll be right back. 30 seconds. I've returned! My bladder is empty, my heart is full, and my brain has a single brain cell. But we're gonna try and use it to get this Black Flame to go off again. Say again, we've gotten other wins with other BF decks. That is Broccoli King. Interesting choice of a username. With Mono Jace, Demacia, P and Z. I don't want that many chickens. Too many chimkins too early. That is slightly better. Slightly better. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I'm assuming there's a Scar Rounds in this deck. For some reason, I don't remember there being one. But I have 2 fucking Ember Maidens. I don't have anything early to cast, though, unfortunately.
Remember, we're the ones who
Boy,
make
she...
progress happen.
That just runs champion strength, doesn't it? There's some kind of Mono JCS. I have many Spirits Unleashed, though. If I do Ruthless Raider, we have 4 mana next turn. Ruthless Raider, I could just bank for Spirits Unleashed, to be honest. And then just kill their 2-1 on the way out. Everybody's banking mana. They're going to have, there's Scar Grounds. Perfect. I think this might actually be priority over Spirits Unleashed, despite everything. But they're gonna have a nasty 6-cost spell here, probably. They're not gonna add Shock Blast, but they're gonna have the Forge Chief spell, maybe, or Forge of Tomorrow or something. And then just go with Swarm, like Swarm CS. Okay, that's the regular for Demacia. They got the Dragon, which is 6 damage to face, unfortunate. So, there's a Revna. We have that in 2 turns. Let's go with Ember Maiden.
Watch your backs.
All of that has to go. Yeah, all of that goes to face. I just need to not kill myself in the process. Champion strength. Yeah, it's champion strength for sure, unfortunately. Yeah, let's do this. I have 2 of them. Unfortunately, this hits my Nexus, and I'm facing P and Z, so this is gonna go negatively in my direction until I have just like really big stats. But it's gonna be a while until I actually hit that, unfortunately. There's a Darkened Spear. I can Ruthless Raider into a Spirits Unleashed, which I feel like is okay. It's kind of my only option.
Fight or die.
I have limited options here. So let's just, you know what, let's just ping our Nexus until we die. Let's take ourselves out here. There's a Pharaoh's Financier. It's gonna make a card that they can cast right the fuck now. Which is obviously not a concern. Never a concern. Concerns? I have none. I have a 6-2 and a 5-2 with Overwhelm. That's not a concern for me. It's great for me. Okay, Revna's getting buffed. Wonderful. Okay. That's great. Both of these trade, unfortunately. I could also just kind of wait and let the 4-1 die on its own. That's a back-to-back. Jace is leveled somewhere. Both of these still trade, and their shit doesn't have Overwhelm, so I'm gonna roll with that. Back-to-back was also only not a permanent effect, so they just cast that for Jace, which I'm assuming is coming out now. That is not that. Okay. I have a response with a Revna here. Unfortunately, I do lose that. There's no real way of getting it back. If they challenge the Revna with that, I go down to 5. I think I'm just gonna have to accept going down to 5, unfortunately. Was Shock Blast made? No, Shock Blast was just regularly cast. I was about to, did they make that? Did they fucking make that with the goddamn, whatchamacallit? With one of their, what's the word? With Reggie. I was about to be real upset if they made it with Reggie. That's a 9-12. Fat lot of good it does me, unfortunately. It's not terrible. It does get swole. I just need blockers is the problem. I mean, I think it has to be Tarkaz into a Naka just to have a body. It's a good body, but I mean, they could also just rally here and kill me. Or no, they can't, because champions is 8, so they only have 7. So they don't have perfect mana. They just have real good mana. They get a 9/14. Yeah. It's something. Poke the Bailey. Wiggle butt in the meantime, Bailey. No Black Flame. Unfortunately, no. We're definitely seeing some of the power of the deck, though. He's got a 9/12 out of, for, you know, in general. We're just also gonna die pretty soon. We're also just gonna die pretty soon. I'm gonna equip this, and they don't have vengeances, so I think I just lose on the next attack because I can't ping other sources of damage to get that down. I nearly need to get that down, and I can't get that down. That's a 10-13. I don't think, unfortunately, anyone really cares because they can face tank it and kill me next turn. Yeah, and they know that. They know that they can face tank and kill me next turn. Okay, understood. They could also have a Jace here, which would be leveled, and they could rip an acceleration gate, and I'd also probably suffer intensely. That doesn't work. I'm confused by that. Okay, that didn't buff anything. I don't know why they bothered. Like, I guess it's a flex? I suppose it's a flex. I guess they were just trying to flex. I am concerted. Great. That's an 8-10 chicken. I'm not getting a chance to use it, but I do have an 8-10 chicken. Can we get a GG? Can we get a GG? They cast concerted with no purpose, so I'm expecting no. It would seem no. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Like, they did not do math. You think they didn't do math? No, they had to do math. You always do math when you're casting Concerted Strike. Yeah, that had to be BM. Ah, not BM. Not more BM. There's always a source somewhere. We are pretty untilted today, though, which is great. Why do I have a work Slack message? I don't care. I'm gonna think about that tomorrow. They're just not used to things surviving it. That's Acolyte. How do we do versus the Acolyte? Probably terribly. We have Black Flame. I need to chuck the chicken. Oh, God. Give me Hawk or something. That's an Ash. And a Hawk! And another Black Flame! Holy shit, we have an opening. I have nothing else to attack with other than my little 1/1, though, so we might be in trouble. Yep, there's Acolytes. Here we go. Here we go with Fearsomes. Ash, I need you. I need you to frostbite everything. Can you do that for me, please? There's a deny. There's a... Why do people always cast the one that isn't visible? I'm confused by that. I mean, to be fair, I actually don't have any attackers that can block Fearsome until we hit Ash. So, you know what? Let's take the 3-2 damage to phase. Why? That's the second time in rank that I've seen people not use the one that's been created. Like, what the fuck? Cast the one that's created. I'm harping on this because I once cast a Kayn that someone couldn't see instead of the Kayn that had recalled to hand. So I'm just like excessively familiar now with how that interaction happens. It's bad if you don't do it right. So there's 2, 4 freeze, which is a lot of damage here. Maybe Black Flame Ash. I think Black Flame Ash into Tarkaz is correct, or... No, I actually need the Ash to be able to swing at some point. That is also lethal. That's... no, it's not lethal because it's only 15 damage. You know, that's only 15 damage to my fucking face. Should have kept the 2-drop.
Faster than my arrow?
Yeah, I just didn't think about that into Acolyte, but you're right about that. I could also just take the damage, to be honest. You randomly choose a target, unfortunately. Do I trade Ash? I mean, I could just stay alive at 2. We're gonna lose anyway. We're gonna lose regardless, I think. Yeah. Because Tarkaz is kind of the best that we can do right now. We get an open Hawk out. We don't have any recall. That's another Ash. So we have a total of 1 freeze. I think we have to go with Tarkaz. We can attack here. Yeah, there's 4 of them now. Unfortunately, there's 4 of them. That's no good. Also, from Minerva, hello! Welcome back. I'm doing all right. How about you? Currently trying to get a Black Flame deck to work, but we're up against Acolytes, so pretty tough. That one is a bit difficult. They can destroy one thing here. So I still have a Tarkos to block, so currently not dead. Because I still have this in the back. I'm losing an Ashe. Think we kind of have to. They can destroy one. They don't have another landmark. But we're still dead unless they let me cast a unit, which they're not going to. Because they can't. Or they can just cast. Oh yeah, they can just regularly cast that, right? Because they don't need to buff it beyond 6. I was like, why did they get that with a landmark? Because they don't actually need the landmark. And we lose horribly. All right, bye. We don't need that matchup for sure. Deck to counter Aatrox and Acolytes. Ooh. I'll add that to my inventory just on a personal note. That should be interesting. Okay, let's try that again. Actually, there is one thing I wanted to check in here. I feel like there have been a couple of instances where I do just want a regular Harsh Winds. So I might just add one on the off chance we need it. I know that the recalls are better technically for our deck build, but I'm just seeing like so much shit that I kind of want a couple of them in there. It might be excessive, but I like the card a lot, so I'm gonna put it in. All right, let's get a win. Let's bounce back to Plat 2. Okay, where are we doing? What are we doing? What do we got? That's Canetrox again. All right, and Canetrox again. I'm prepared. No, thank you. None of that. Okay. That's all right. We got the 3-drop at least. We have actual allow it. Thank you for thank you for permitting it. Well, I have it now, which is actually kind of good versus those guys. Because then I can at least slow down World Ender, even if I can't stop it entirely. Hi, 3-2. What's going on? My Nexus hurts. Yada yada yada. Okay, we can drop Ruthless Raider. We get a Revna. Not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. Got 4 mana next turn. Not much we can do with that. 4/3 does not trade because it's 1 too chunky. It's 1 too much chunk. There's an Omen Hawk. I mean, great mana, I guess. Better mana. Let's punch it. Unfortunately. Sorry, 3-1. Would love to have Scar granted you instead. We have Spirits Unleashed, which doesn't do very much, unfortunately. It turns it into a 2-1. Doesn't kill the 4-1, obviously. It's kind of the only thing I got, though. So let's do it. 5 mana. Well, 7 technically next turn total. We'll have Harsh Winds on units, so should they cane or something, we can Frostbite the cane and the 4/1. I don't really care about their life. Still, they're at 18. Countering that is not super valuable. So I think it's going to be Harsh Winds into cane and the 4/1. Then we're gonna probably try to get the Revna down. Or Chicken. Or just Chicken, actually. Chicken is probably better, because she'll just come back. There's an Ashe. That's the 7/5 Ashe. I'll take it. We could also Frostbite the fuck out of that, which is probably quite valuable. Though I don't want to do that before a champ comes down. I'm curious if they're going to scout that out first and then cast Cane, or if they're just going to attack with that. Because if they only attack with the 4/3, I think we wait, and then we Frostbite the 4/3 in the Cane, and then block the 4/1. So we're only taking 6 to face, which is still a bunch. But it's better than, you know, all of it. 10 damage. There's a Darkened Spear. They have no such thing as a Cane right now. which I will absolutely fucking accept. So let's pass, see what they do. We can probably Frostbite. We need to. We have Anivia. They think Anivia goes. There's a Darkened Heart for an extra summon. Yeah, I'm Frostbiting the fuck out of that. I wish I could Ash and Freeze, but we can't quite. I need to preserve health. Yes. No. No. That's a no. That's a solid fucking no. Okay. I shouldn't have hit that. I shouldn't have hit that because I said that about World Ender already and I fucked it up. Ah! Okay, at least we're only taking 2 damage. My initial lowball estimate was still right. I shouldn't have hit that though. It's a permanent 6-2, which very much sucks. I could get Revna out for a go get it. I think Anivia is still safer as a body to block because she's a 4-6. We could also 7-5 Ash and have Homecoming. But I don't think we need Homecoming this turn. We could get her up to 3 out of 4 Frostbites. Don't really have much after that. I mean, there's also Revna to consider, which would be funny with Go Get It. Now I'm gonna go with chicken.
The spirit of winter
Go get the
awakens.
chicken. Probably go get the chicken. So there's Aatrox. How much is your World Ender? 11. It's not the worst. It's not good, but it's not the worst. There's Scar Rounds. You have 9 mana right now. So they're probably going to be able to cast World Ender at the end of this turn, unless I do a bunch of shenanigans. I could put their Aatrox back. I actually don't really want to go get Anivia because I want to try and prevent them from doing that this turn. If I recall, I still have an Ashe to use or to cast, and she's a 7-5, but they could have Unforgiving Cold as well. I can't take 6-2 to the face, I'm pretty sure. If I allow that to happen, or I could just do Recall. You're only 4 mana though, so I feel like Aatrox is still safer. Put that back. The 6-2 kind of chills. I can recast Omen Hawk for a blocker, or I can just cast Ash. They might have a Furious Wielder here to get away around this. Countering that is probably not worth. They just let that resolve though. That doesn't do anything. Let's recast this. It's also a 2-2 now, just because of the buff Spirits Unleashed. We got the 7-5. There's a Kayn with Challenger. Scarground's down now. That's 11 still. Okay. Scarground's down now. That kills a 2-2. The 6-2 is free to hit my face. Don't like any of that. If I cast Ash, it is a deterrent for sure. I feel like Ash might be the strongest deterrent. You can say no to the World Ender. Oh, you're right. I'm forgetting the deny for some reason.
We'll find peace for the Freljord.
They have Unforgiving Cold. I'm a little bit fucked. I'm just a wee bit fucked. 8 HP might be manageable with our next open attack. That is not super manageable though. Again, if they have Frostbites, I can at least survive through it.
Lead the target.
Let's go with that. They could have the Kayn spell, which means they get rid of something. They get rid of Ash over the chicken though. They get rid of Ash over the chicken. I can't really take any extra damage here. Let's try this. There's a Furious Wielder now. Okay, so they're taking care of Ash anyway. They leave us a chicken. Okay. So we need the counter spell up. It's 7. They have 1 extra mana next turn. So there's Black Flame. Here's Go Get It. I need counter mana open because they're gonna try and rip it now. But to be fair, it is their whole turn. I just also die next turn. I also just die next turn, which sucks because they're going to be able to swing with this, kill my chicken, swing with the swing with everything else, pull it over, get 6-2 into 2-3 in. They have there's a point in that whole interaction where I can cast Revna, but it's not gonna be safe. We're just fundamentally unsafe. Also, there's Aatrox. There's a choice between Aatrox and World Ender, so I think the Aatrox cast also kills us. I think generally we're just dead because I couldn't bank mana for the deny. Okay, so they go for Aatrox, which is probably the right call, unfortunately. If I Black Flame Anivia, we lose a blocker. If I swing with Anivia, she kind of dies, and also gives Kayn a free... not a free level, because it does trade. It dies to Aatrox outright, though, unfortunately. If I go get Anivia... it makes an egg, and I can actually recast her, though, which they might not be expecting.
Snow, wind, and ice.
Yeah, so if I go with that, it's a 6-5. I get the Aatrox strike. It's not going to discount enough that they can cast it this turn and I'd have to respond with a deny. I think let's go get chicken. It's no Black Flame chicken. We can still go get chicken. Go get it, chicken! They're probably looking at my mana and wondering what the fuck I'm doing. The answer to that question is multitudinous things. They just took the damage. I'm actually kind of okay with that, other than the fact that I'm still gonna die next turn, probably. Probably still gonna die next turn. Could have go get the chicken and then Black Flame the copy. I don't have enough mana for it because this is 5, so I'd use all my mana, recast the free copy, and then not have 2 for Black Flame, right? I would need 7 or 2 bank spell mana this turn to do it, which I don't think I have. That's just lethal. That's just lethal, unfortunately. They don't even need to cast the World Ender. They do cast the World Ender, it's a weird choice. They just have lethal. They might be wary of a freeze, so they might try to assimilate to just get over, to go taller than everything else. That's a possibility, to be fair. That's down to 2. I'm so fucking dead. If I do this, the chicken dies, we get a 0-2. We have harsh... No, we just have... No, we have Harsh Winds. We have Deny. I can Black Flame a chicken. That seems not terrible. Before I played the Scargrounds. Oh, yes, then I would have had the mana, you're right. They might just strike it here if they have another Furious Wielder or something. They don't. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Thank you, Akali. Okay, that goes back. That smacks. Now we get Ego. I need that as a blocker. We have a counter spell. We have a freeze. I'm gonna pass the turn. One chicken versus the world. I do actually have Black Flame after that's cast, but I would also like to get a Revna out, which is going to be very difficult. So let's see what they do. I also don't want to have to sack my egg, but I might have to sack my egg. I don't want to egg sack. All right, so they're debating everything, I assume, here. They are ripping... What is that? That is a Shadow Step. They still have World Ender. I can Frostbite and Frostbite, and then I think we can go with the counter spell. I just have to decide on my Frostbite targets now, and everything kind of kills me. Everything kills me anyway because it's 2/6 power units, and I can only shut down a couple of them. But the thing is, if I let the egg die, I think I lose the Harsh Winds, and it turns back into a regular chicken. And I think I need the Frostbite. This is just bad, because I can't counter this. I literally cannot counter this. But that 6-2 was really just a pain in my side. So that looks at me. That's a 4-4. If I let that die, they cast Assimilate. And again, I can only freeze those. I can counter, well, no, because then I lose. I get back, I get a free chicken. I get a free chicken, they recast Kayn, they cast Assimilate. I actually then still have a solid blocker, so this might be okay. I actually do get a solid blocker out of this. So I'm not down blockers.
In shadow.
There's some consideration of Overwhelm, but she's also just buffed, and that's a 5 power. It's gonna be a 6 power unit, so it can kill this.
A storm approaches.
No, we're still dead. No, we're still dead. Because it's still... Well, no, if I let the chicken die, if I allow chicken to die, we're okay. No, because I don't have the freeze. What the fuck am I saying? I don't have it anymore. I keep thinking I have a freeze when I don't have a freeze. That is wrong. We're dead. We're pretty fucking dead. I don't think I can counter this. Because if I play Revna, there is Assimilate, and then there's Overwhelm. If I hold mana, then I just die to the open attack. So I think we're just dead to the open attack. Unfortunately. Because I needed that. I needed that Harsh Winds in there, and we didn't have it. Alright, they didn't cast World Ender, they didn't need to. Expanse's protection is fine. So even if I had had the freeze, they would have been able to also just burst speed around it, unfortunately. Is that attempt 2 or 3? I think it's attempt 2. Let's try that one more time. What's not working? I need more control. I need more control, and I don't have it. Ashe is kind of not doing it much. Unfortunately, I don't know if I like the Ashe. I think it's funny in concept to get it with Black Flame, but I just can't get it to work super well. What can we drop instead of Ashe? I could put in things like Avalanche, actually. Maybe we go down to like 1 or 2 copies of Ashe. Zed instead. I mean, we could run like 1 Ashe and then put in more of other things. Harsh Winds is just a really good card to have around, I think. I don't know how to bump it up more than that, though. I think 2 is fine. Zed? We can try a Zed. I'm gonna put in... No, let's just put in Zed, maybe. Because Zed Black Flame is good aggro. Let's try the good aggro. Let's see. Bellows instead of, Ava? Ava? Do you mean Revna? I actually don't know if I like Bellows as much as anything that we have in here, because Forge is okay, but I think I like the Unleash Spirits Everywhere buff better. Oh, we could actually drop a Revna, because I'm having difficulty casting that, so if we drop a Revna, we have a Zed. I could probably put in something. Ooh, maybe we could put in like a Blighted Ravine or something, just to give us a little bit more healing and more of the Anivia control. Bellows instead of Avalanche. Oh. I don't know. I think I like Blighted Ravine a little bit more just because of the healing. Let's try it this way. Oh, actually, what I might be able to drop, which I might actually like better, is if I drop Go Get It and put in a Bellows Breath. Because then we have removal, and I do still have at least 1 spicy recall for an interaction, but it's not, I think 2 or 3 of might be just too many. Because getting it once is great. I don't know if we need to get it 3 times. Would be funny though, but I think that might be an AI or a normals thing, and I'm gonna try and get a win out of it in ranked. I think that'll be more fun. Honestly, at least from my perspective, I think that would just be more fun. Okay. That's Kindred Viego. So if I can get around it, that'll be great. Ember Maiden, Ruthless Raider is, okay, but I want Scargrounds. Let's mulligan for Scargrounds, Black Flame. We got our champions. We got a Zed. White. Omen Hawk is buffing at least. So we've got Counterspell also. Counterspell versus Kindred Viego means I don't have to worry about atrocities much. No atrocities, please. Thank you very much. All right, no Black Flame in hand. They're getting Vestayan Disciple. Let's do 3-1 if it comes, but otherwise we just go. I think otherwise, yeah, we just go. I poke you with a bird! It's a bird poke. Boom. Okay. I have 2 counter spells. Alright, I'll take 2 counter spells. Don't think I can cast any of them right now. That's a buffed Tarkaz. Interesting. Yeah, Scargrounds would be great right about now. Scargrounds on this turn would have been perfect. Unfortunately, we don't have it. Let's go with Zed, I think, for the open next turn. At 2, they probably can't kill it. Yeah, Shimon Wind can't kill it. They might be able to block it if they have the right cards. But I doubt that, honestly. There's another Omen Hawk. I'm gonna cast that after combat resolve. Let's just go with the 4/3s. We have 6 landmarks, we won, and we have 0 in hand. Somehow it's just not working. All right, so the Zed just bonks. Fantastic. Halfway to your level up. Thanks, man. 5 mana. I'll counter a Vengeance if it comes down next turn, honestly. But we're gonna also just technically have Tarkaz into Anivia, which is kind of fun. Oh, we still don't have the Scargrounds, which is annoying as fuck. You'll need that. That would be lovely. Could also just hold a counter spell open here. There's a Ruthless Raider that's buffed at least, which I can cast instead of Tarkaz, but we still want that fucking deny. That's a 4/4. Oh, I'm real tempted to put this in here because the Kindred, the only thing the Kindred can target is the 1/1 at the moment, because it will preferably go for the burb. So even if they slay something here and get her halfway to the condition, I'm just gonna have blocks. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they might Shimon Wind to get draw. Otherwise, the Zed might die. So Zed might die, that's kind of okay. Can I top deck a Scargrounds? I can top deck a Scargrounds! Fuck yeah! Are we ready for that Tarkaz play? Alright, Scargrounds goes. Counterspell available. I can also Ruthless Raider counterspell, so you'll get Swole as well. Okay, time for Swole. Everyone get Swole! Get countered. I want you to cast that Vengeance. You didn't cast that Vengeance. That's okay. Let's do Ruthless Raider.
Fight or die.
And I think we're good. I think we're good on that sweet, sweet open swing. Except for the 4/4 Kindred. That extra boost of HP is real fucking annoying. Yeah, so everybody goes. Except Tiny Burb, because Tiny Burb kind of also just dies. Also, the Ephemeral just kind of dies. I don't think we need to bloat with that attacking, but we can go with all of the rest of the stuff. That's 8. Yeah, the 1/1 doesn't need to go. Unfortunately, the Ephemeral is also just kind of perishing in the fires of glory, but that's okay. Oh no, it doesn't actually hit. It does actually become the tough. It's just hiding it because of other things. Currently, that's a leveled Zed and a in the process of leveling Kindred. I don't really give a shit. I wish I could kill it instead, but I don't have the Glimpse Beyonds, unfortunately. That's down to 8. Yeah, fuck it. We'll give the Kindred like 1 interaction. That's okay. We have Chicken soon. All of that kind of shits on their deck a little bit. We have Overwhelm. We have a very beautiful Zed level up. When the ball's on his back and everything, that gets smacked, that gets overwhelmed. That doesn't do anything. That's okay. Counter available. They don't do anything. Bye, little Burbo. Bye, small Burbo! Okay. That's 10 mana here. The animation is sick. It's a very good skin. It's one of the first ones that they come out with, actually, I believe. Ooh, I have a chicken. Should I just go with a chicken and hold a counterspell open? I feel like that's okay. They're not gonna cast Viego this turn. So if I can just kind of hang on, or I could just open pass. But we don't have Overwhelm. So I think chicken into counterspell is fine.
The spirit of winter awaits.
They use a Vengeance that's down to 2 spell mana. That's a Greenglade Lookout. They still have 1 Vengeance. They've cast every single Greenglade in the book. That's incredible. That's gonna be 1 cheap spell or 1 cheap unit, whatever the fuck it is. Probably Hydrovine. I would imagine that's just a classic Hydrovine situation. I have 2 counter spells, and I don't want them to have resources. So I think I might just counter that. Is that okay? I feel like that's okay, because Anivia Tarkaz next turn is just gonna wipe all their tutus off the fucking map. Sorry, no draw for you unless you have a second one. If you have a second one, I mean, it hits Anivia, so like chicken, go ego. That's great. You cannot attack with that, which is lovely. They do give me a pass, which is fantastic. There's a Ruthless Raider. I'm gonna just go fucking face. Yeah, it's go face time. You want to put any units into battle because they're all gonna die. That's the fun bit. That's the very fun bit. That's the extremely fun bit. You also want to kill a Kindred, because that would be great. That would be great if you could also just kill your Kindred in the process. That is a vengeance. Okay, so you want to do that. You kill my chicken in the response. You only have 4 mana remaining. I think I will counter that, and then everything goes away. That seems fine with me. Excuse me. Pardon me. I do not think so. So everything gets buffed here. Everything dies. They might have more draw. Hopefully not. I mean, 2 vengeances out of the way. We're pretty above atrocity as well, because they haven't summoned any Camavorans, I believe, which means we're just kind of fine. I could capture a chicken now, actually. Do I want to capture a chicken? I mean, I could just put chicken inside. But I could also just wait, because we're fine. All right, you're 1 away. You gotta remove that somehow. If they Ruination right the fuck now, we have excellent restock. That is a 7 mana Hydrovine, so that's actually not what they were discounting. We can also just bump into it with our Tarkaz. They only have 4 mana. I'm gonna cast another Tarkaz, I think. Double Tarkaz, baby! Also, Ember Maiden would be hilarious. I think let's do that. We don't need to. They surrendered. We got this, bitch. Finally, a win! The deck prevailed!
The cycle is
Black Flame
complete.
Tarkaz? Never mind. Yeah, that would have been great. Just all of the Tarkaz is possible. But, that's alright. That's alright. We made enough progress anyway. Excellent. Moving on with our submissions. We've got Hale's Own here. I am Monochrome. And that's actually the end of our submissions at the moment. So I think I'll probably wrap up around there. Let me import this next one. Badoop badoop boop boo. This is, oh right, yes, this is the Fearsome 0 power deck. Hale's Own and Black Flame everything. Black Flame it all to death. Your board has 0 power is the general concept here. So let's take a look at this. H, this one. Need to change the loadout in a sec. Fading Memories, Burgeoning Sentinel, Precious Pat, Stygian Onlooker, Arachnoid Horror, Elise, Glimpse Beyond, Haunted Relic, Legionary Charge, which draws us Hecarim guaranteed, I believe. Oh, Hecarim or Nocturne, actually. 1 Harrowing. We've got Phantom Butler, Shark Chariot, Iron Harbinger, Moonlit Glenkeeper, Noxian Fervor, and Nocturne, 1 Heck, and 1 Harrowing. So we have 2 Elises, we've got 3 Nocturnes, we've got 1 Hecarim. So we're leaning into the early Fearsome, and then we've also got just other power decreases as we go. Can you submit an idea with channel place and you build it for the next stream? Absolutely, you can. I don't have a specific deck building redeem yet, but yeah, you can go with that. That's totally fine. I didn't want to change my loadout here, so let's take a look at that. Let's go with, oh, you know what? We can hit them with Fearsomes with the prettiest board that we've got possible. We're gonna smack them with Star Guardians. We're gonna smack them with Ina. We're gonna smack them with a Star Gem and go from there. Let's see how that fucking do. Woo! Cute Mini Knight with Varus Kale. Well, I can stop their empowered if I'm lucky. I can shut down all that empowered nonsense if I can do it properly. Legionary Charge is actually not so bad. We might want to mulligan Stygian or Shark. Actually, we can actually hold this because we can Shark Stygian on our next attack, because right now we just have Burgeoning Sentinel, which should be fine. So let's go with the Sentinel.
Well,
let's go with a swing here. There's a Divine Flirt. You cannot block it. You're going to be getting lifesteal in a second, though. I don't want that versus my Noxus. Thank you. So we have Arachnoid Horde. That's great. That means I can still do my Shark Chariot bullshit and kill that 2-1. So let's do that. Yeah, we're killing the 2-1. No, thank you. That dies instantly. Let's pass. Let's do Shark Chariot, Stygian still. Harbinger is great later. There's a Chime. Here's a Shark. Here's a Stygian. It has too many eyes. It is the Hoot Hoot. Okay, let's go with this and then open swing. Sorry, Esmus. Sorry, Esmus, you're gonna die. Okay, that's great. That's terrible. Still nothing blocks fearsome. Okay, they're trading that. That's amazing. You're empowered 3. So that's gonna be 3 damage to my face. So let's pass here. See what happens. There's a Nocturne. Ooh, fantastic. I like the Nocturne. That works for me. I can also do this, potentially. Deal 3, hit that, buff that to a 3/3. I actually don't hate it, so let's see how that goes. Nocturne's still not gonna run into the Esmus here, so we'll just kind of ignore that. So that's doesn't stop that from happening. Do they have 2 of those? They don't have 2 of those. Amazing. That's 2, no damage. That's literally 0 damage. Excellent. If I cast Legionary and then Nocturne, I'm gonna draw something. I'm gonna draw the Hecarim, right? Yeah, we drew the Hecarim. We can do this, I think. I mean, it's a Nocturne. I'm gonna go with the Nocturne while I can. Black Flame with Scion, Lost Soul, Fallen Reckoner, just Black Flame with Noxus, but Scion at least? Sure, I'll add that in. That sounds kind of like fun, actually. This is deck building here. Let's take a look at this. Sorry for the noise in the background. Glass is doing something. Fighting game, I think? Let's go with this. We don't really need to kill Esmus. We just need to deal a whole lot of damage here. That's 9 damage to face if they can't shut me down at all. They might have a silence. They don't have a silence. Got an Unspeakable Horror now. There's a Mahira. That doesn't actually give lifesteal yet. It does block, but we can plop down a Hecarim and also just get that going. That's a 5/5. Can't do anything about that. Have a lovely day. That's 8 mana Hecarim. I think we just go with the Hecarim. Nocturne doing a whole lot of work, honestly. Nocturne doing a lot of work. The Nari Cultist. Summon a unit. So we're summoning at least 3 units next turn. Mahira's gonna grant lifesteal, but I don't really give a shit on attack. Oh, I do give a little bit of shit about that on an attack because of that effect, but we're also just kind of punching face. We're also just really punching face. Mahira is currently the only thing that can block, and it does not currently have lifesteal, and I'm a little wondering if the lifesteal would even be enough to be able to punch through fully. Alright, that's great. That's still -5. You need stuns. They could have Celestial Wonder, or even the Chime card. Okay, that's lifesteal. That's still exactly lethal. I can also drain their Nexus if they somehow get an extra point of damage or damage off of that. That is a drain Nexus situation. They might be able to heal out of it if they have something like a Guiding Touch. But yeah, let's kind of let them do that, honestly. I think we just let them do that. So they do that. They get all of the procs here. Oh, but I lose the Nocturne! Fuck! That was a total mistake! I was like, oh, we just have the Nope. No. I don't have the Nocturne anymore. Okay, that's terrible. Nothing is Challenger. That's not gonna get buffed immediately. So we have the next attack. I know, fuck. Just absolute fuck. Let's pass there and go here. And that's not leveling still. And there's some Haunted Relics. I mean, Nocturne is back at the moment, so I can also just
Seen any sheep around here?
decrease the power of everything over there at the moment so that it doesn't do anything. So increasing only by 2 though. So I could just Moonlit Glenkeeper for now. That's down to 8. Everything else is less intimidating. There's a Varus, you're at 4 of 7. You're not leveling this turn. Let's do Harbinger as well. So Kayle is annoying, but not the end of the universe right now. Yeah, definitely not the end of the universe. They have 2 cards. They're buffing her to 9. No, they're keeping her at 8, which is fine. She does level off of that attack. That is fine. You don't have Overwhelm. Still doing fine. Like, they can do 2 more targeting off of Momentous Choice, which is actually kind of an issue. Let's go with Sentinel.
Fearless.
I don't think we need Sentinel anymore. Voss, hello, welcome back. How's it going? There's the Kayle level, but let's go with that. Yada yada. We don't need the Haunted Relic. We're just summoning ponies. We should have a pony win, I'm pretty sure. Yada yada yada. Don't care. You need silences and you need stuns more than I think you currently have. Let's go with... I don't think we really need to give a shit. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then we don't need to even watch the attack happen because they fucking surrendered. Woo! Boss, thank you for the deck code. Let me take that in here. So I have that. All right. Yeah. Bouncing around plateau. Here we fucking go. Hail Zone. We got an immediate one with that deck. Thank you for that. Monochrome, you're up next. Then we've got a deck building request from Martin and a deck from Voss here. I'm gonna queue in your current climbing deck. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me remove some stuff, actually. I need to make space. I must make space for my shit. This is an edited Dwayne, I believe. Monochrome. Or I think I've been putting it under I am monochrome, so let's try this. Make it 2 wins. 2 wins. All right, this is Dwayne 2.0. We're doing the updated version. Let's take a look. This one. I did correctly rename it. Annie, Legion Saboteur. So there's one Annie here. Raven's Conservatory, Ravenous Flock, Boomclew, Rookie, Imperial Demolitionist, Sunhawk, Tuskbeaker, Arachnoid Sentry, Death Hand, Monosoul, Noxian Fervor, 3 Jins, 2 Swains, 2 Broadmains, 1 Leviathan. So the Annie is new, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Let me see. Double check. Oh, there wasn't any before. 3 Jins. Oh, 2 Broadmains increased. Okay. Oh, and there's no stagehand in the new one, right? Stop stagehand for Tuskbeaker for 1 Boomcrew into Broadmain. I had a Broadmain go off a couple of streams ago, if not the last stream. So I actually kind of like the addition. It seems like fun. It does do a shitload of damage if it goes off. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. Also, Meatfinder, hello. Is this a cool stream or a chill stream? We're a fucking shenanigans stream, if that all answers your question. Welcome in, by the way. Broadway turns Jin's skill into an execute. Yes. You like the landmark meta? The acolytes are doing it for you. Neither we are a weird stream. Weird? Sky, what are you talking about? I have never done a weird in my whole life. We're only chill with those that are chill. As long as you are chill, we are chill with you. I say pussy a lot. I say dick a lot. I rant about slow players a lot. I don't know if any of that helps you, but welcome. We try to have fun with the video game, and that's pretty much just what we do here. I don't like that card. I do not like the card. I do not wish to see the card. You're not chill. And you give subs to Poopy Pants? Yes. Yes. I hope we have encapsulated the vibe enough for you. I'm actually tempted to do this because that's a real fucking annoying card, not gonna lie. You're no Poopy Pants. Voss, I do not believe you are a Poopy Pant, if that helps. also. You are not a poopy pant, but we do have a poopy pants in the chat. And I believe we had a sub to Pant Pooper or something. I forget exactly what it was, but it was brilliant. I could cast a Jin. I could also just get attacks in right now. I might just get an attack in right the fuck now. Buru is basically the 1/1 pirate, but a 2/2. Oh, the Crackshot Corsair. Yeah. Cythria, but objectively better. Don't need to stun that really. I don't exactly need to stun that. I could cast a Jin just to not burn mana.
The stage is
I don't hate it. We get a Dancing Grenade. That card has never been gonna be cast. Scythia is cuter. Scythia is cuter. Also, I like that you're calling it Scythia. That's kind of great. Let's stun the shit out of that. No strikes for you. I don't like it. I wish to not think about it. All right. We also have a Ravenous Flock here. That's not exactly gonna do it, but it's okay. Ooh, I could do that though. I could actually use the Jin spell into a flock and remove it, because I can also just get a second. I can just get a second bounce. Let's do that. Herald of the Magus is the cutest. Stun the Cane twice. Oh, I forgot about that, to be honest. We'll be fine. It's recoverable. Herald of the Magus is the cutest. Fair enough. Why? Oh, I was like, why the fuck do you have Make It Rain? It's because Ambitious Cultist made it. I don't know what that does for you, because you don't have flocks and things like that for sure. You have no Flockus McShlockus. So I'm gonna try and remove that very kindly. Sorry, I don't like it. What the fuck, Glass? There's a riposte. Let's do this because I love me some Nexus damage. You're at what? 8 of 12? What are you at? 8, countdown 11. So Tybalt is also pretty close. There's a momentous choice. I will argue this to fucking Kingdom Come if I must, and I do have a flock remaining. So guess what we're fucking doing? Flock. Yay! Alright, you think you've solved your problems, don't you? You think you've entirely solved your issues, and that's a fucking lie. That's an absolute fucking lie. You thought I was out of resources, baby? I'm a Jin player. Fuck no. Oh, that's so funny. I would honestly have not been surprised if they just kind of gave up at that point. But they stayed in it. Kudos to them. How much damage am I dealing right now? If I open attack, it is 10 damage. I could bump it up to 12 damage. We don't need to. It's just a they didn't want to deal with it. To be fair, if I'd had another Death Sand or a Noxian Fervor, we also would have just wiped the floor with them. Dwayne's supremacy, bitch. Not gonna lie, I do actually have a lot of fun with Jin. There's something about Jin that just scratches an itch. It's those little lotus trap things of just like, I can occasionally shit out annoying stuff. There's nothing quite like it. It's like, it's the pranks of damage, truly. Also, I'm just gonna move on real quick. Honestly, we've seen a decent amount of Dwayne. The Dwayne is still working. I now have a deck building request and a deck from Voss. I think I'm gonna play the deck first, actually. So let's do Voss's submission, and then we'll round out with some deck building here. What do I want to do? Let's get rid of. I'm gonna delete the Viego PNZ. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Viewer, Voss. This is, I'm assuming, some kind of landmarks. Just hope Jin gets a deck more than one. Jin is your favorite one of your champs of all time. That was your challenge. Make a Jin deck that's not Jinny. I'm surprised it's Jinny and not Janny, to be honest. When I first was thinking about Jin Annie, I was like, it's Janny. What the fuck is the I doing in there? There's no I in Annie at the beginning of that. There's a Jin, I suppose, but Janny just sounds better to me than Jinny. I disagree with the consensus here. Jin makes you feel satisfied when you get a perfect kill at exactly 0 life. This is Acolytes, but utilizes Freljord combat spells like Troll Chain and Freeze. Harsh Winds is a finisher. For the fearsome. Got it. Combat tricks up the wazoo. I added an extra O on purpose. Promise you. Let's try this, see what it's doing. Hard mulligan for Reliquary makes sense. Speaking of, we've got Reliquary, we've got Ancient Prep, we've got Construct of Desolation, Preservarium, Pride of Passage, Rock Hopper, Acolyte, Troll Chant, Endless Devout, Flash Freeze, Quicksand, Rite of the Arcane, Unraveled Earth, Ziggs, Negation, and 3 Harsh Winds. So yeah, we're just trying to punch through with the Acolytes, right? There's no reason to do anything else. We want Acolytes, Reliquary in hand, and we want the Ruinous Acolyte, and we're not gonna be moronic like some of the people I see playing this deck, and we're gonna play the Acolyte that actually generates off of the landmark. I'm still so confused why people mess that up. Bye. Not a fan. Fair enough. I have Battle Boss Ziggs. What do we want the stage to be for this? I haven't done Sentinels. Oh, I haven't done Chronosphere in a while. Let's break out that Chronosphere and my favorite Blue Bailey and the Sands. Ziggs doesn't really have a sleeve, does he? Let's just do some Poros. Let's do some fucking Poros here. If A, play Acolyte, else play Acolyte. Troll Chants, Freeze allows archetypes to fight against their rough matchup Aatrox. Ah, okay, okay. Hopefully we don't see an Aatrox. Hopefully we run into something completely fucking random. Just some random dude trying to do something, like, fucking funny. I would like to beat someone who's trying to do something fucking funny with the meta deck. Ah! All right, what do we got? What do we got? We've got Shyvana Soul Kale. And that is pretty random. That is pretty random. I'm not gonna lie to you. Was not expecting that necessarily. We have Acolyte. We have Ziggs. Can I keep the Ziggs? Keep the Devout. Keep Devout. Drop everything else. Oh, because we can destroy the sarcophagus with no punishment, really. That's better than Ziggs, yeah. Plus a better 3-drop. That's 2 Acolytes, Reliquaries. So I'm gonna take this. And we got this. I'm gonna take this stacked opening hand. Hope you get Troll Chant. Hope I get Troll Chant, indeed. Yeah, because Shyvana doesn't actually block Fearsome if we Troll Chant her. Fantastic. I'm gonna start on this shit, I think, because then we have Reliquary into another one next turn. So that's 2 Acolytes. So a whole bunch, and we're just top decking the rest. Like, great. Fantastic. What are you casting over there? You have to be empowering something eventually. You can't just sit there forever. So that probably trades. They're not gonna just take 8 damage, probably. You're at 2 of 4. We can probably punch that up pretty high. Would have liked a Troll Chant. I'm just gonna try and get rid of that. Yeah, we trade favorably here. Dragon Guard can go suck a dick. Please do not kill. Okay, yes, please do not kill my other Acolyte somehow. Or save that from existing. Maybe just have another one. There's a Rite of Passage, so we also get more out of that. That the fuck? Oh, this card. Empowered 5 with Overwhelm. Okay, I can kind of ignore you for a hot minute. So we have this, we have that, and then I think we have an Ancient Prep. Hello, you're 5/4s now, which actually trade with that. Incredible. There's a... yeah, that's what we need, a Troll Chant. You don't have Overwhelm yet, but we're still buffing around. We need something to deal with that. Devout here. I was just thinking of shitting out the Predict into Ancient Prep. They don't have Shyvana then, but probably afraid to cast Shyvana a little bit, because single combat would not have worked there, so they needed something with 5 HP. If we go with Devout, we do get the 5/3 eventually. I guess this is a better trade into the unit. This is a better trade into the Dragon, because we can destroy a couple of landmarks and also get Rite of Passage down. So you give me that. That's a 5/2. It triggers the Overwhelm, though. I don't think we... yeah, that's not the biggest priority. We have this. We get the 5-3. There's the harsh winds. We can't do that. Give me this. Give me that. Okay. Manifest, but the acolytes are 2, so we can't do that. Top of everything else. You're at 3 or 4 on the zigs. Predict is there. If we open attack, it's 5 to face probably, and then we have harsh winds. 5 mana in general. Kale's just kind of chilling. So Kale saw this thing attack, but that's kind of the only thing. Also, this is such a pretty piece of art. I love that art so much. Currently this trades. I don't have the freeze. We could draw. Ziggs is a 3-4. Ziggs is not the most useful yet, right? We can get another reliquary with this. Be wary of Judgment Tech. Oh yeah, they're gonna have it next turn. But we have the freeze anyway. I think we can pass here. Pass here, hold mana, because I don't want to yeet everything. Don't want to eat everything. We can definitely destroy landmarks this turn. There's the troll chant. Okay, so we finally found the protection. You are gonna be 6 power if I can get another one of you, which I should be able to. There's a Screechy. I'm waiting for attacks to resolve, because then I can freeze and respond with a whole bunch of other things. They definitely do not have Judgment now. So I think we just kind of trade. Yeah, I think we just kind of trade. They might be able to buff the HP of that, but I think that's all, right? If they go with only those 2, then we can certainly freeze. They're not actually attacking with anything with buffed HP, so Kale is not getting any kind of bonus here. I can troll chant that for less mana, and it will still trade. Excuse me, pardon me. That's a 2-5 into a 5-4. All hail. Yep. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Acolyte's Reliquary, destroy an Acolyte's Reliquary. Looks, yeah, I think we have lethal next turn. We should have lethal next turn. Ziggs is also leveled, so I can plop the Ziggs. Something, I mean, they have things like single combat, right? But we can just plop the Ziggs and then we can go with the freeze. I could also just open attack off of the freeze and get in 17 damage, but I think, let's do this. Only 3 remaining. I can face tank stuff. I guess we could have a Cataclysm, maybe. But that's pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty decent. And then we just swing. Okay, so they do have a blocker for the Ziggs. However, it also does 2 damage. Boop, boop. Thank you very much. Everybody goes. Have a good day, sir, ma'am. Hopefully, that's 23 damage. How you feeling? How you feeling about the 23 damage? Go Ziggs! That should be a really pretty skin. I should use it more. What is that? Explodey Kaplody Bomb. We are going Explodey Kaplody! Okay. Yes. Fearsome go. Fearsome win. Boss, you did request that I play this more than once to try and get 2 wins. So we just need the second one now. Let's fucking do it. Let's get that second win going. All right, so that's fine. That's great. Here we go. There's the Ziggs. One more. Whew. At least if I lose a whole bunch of games now, if I terribly craft some decks, I don't actually fall from here. That's fearsome. Early diamond as usual. Thank you for thank you for the assistance in getting that early diamond. That is terrible. That is not so great. Alright, I have something resembling a curve, but I need that reliquary going on. That's not a reliquary, fuck. Okay, this might be my end. This might be my doom for a hot second. And play troll decks before attempting to Masters again, right? You know, that's true. I think I will probably try and get to Masters again this season. We'll see how successful I actually am with that, but you never know. You never know. Okay, alright. I really could use a fucking acolyte one day. I need my acolytes of doom and destruction. Help. Okay, Invocador. What you got? That's a Assaulter. I mean, I can kill those. They can kill the challenger. I don't want you to have challenger. That's a no-no. Thank you for the no challenger. Devout goes, unless we find the we have not found the thingy. Unfortunate. We don't have Kindred yet. Camavoran Soldier? I mean, it looks like traditional Kindred Viego. There's a Greenglade Lookout. So that's going to be discounting something. It didn't discount anything, actually. Surprising. Though they, to be fair, they know that I'm an Acolyte deck, so understandable. I haven't destroyed any landmarks. Hey, I have such a good hand for Acolytes, and I can't do anything about it. Could pass here. Kindred might come down. Might be a Devout attack. I think probably Devout, even if we're discounting off of the Greenglade.
I see you there.
But if it dies, it's great. It dies. Kindred will still kill the Rockhopper instead because of cost reduction, but I mean, that's fine. It's okay. It can perish in the fire. Yeah. I do want the Rite of the Arcane, because that's just good removal. They could have a counterspell. They don't have Kindred yet, which is great. I like it. There's a Tough. I'm gonna sit around and wait. Reliquary, please! Reliquary, please! Poke Bailey when all other options have been exhausted. Just poke that Bailey. Hi. You have Tough. That sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. This is going poorly. Fundamentally, I think this has gone poorly. Sigs here. 3-4. Sure. So we can sack the 3-1 and kind of ignore everything else. That brings the Viego damage down a little bit. They're not going to attack with it because they never do. Even if it would make more sense if they did, to be honest with you. So we get the landmark here. We get the landmark. I have some freezes. I have 3 freezes, in fact. They have to let that go. There's no way they don't let that go unless they have Glimpse Beyond. Which I guess they're debating if they want to give me that landmark. So there's the Sarcophagus. That's 3 damage to Viego only, unfortunately. You ping Nexus. We've got destroyed 1 landmark so far, which is Rolling Sands. Viego's a tough matchup. It can freeze the Atrocity. We only lose to level 2 Viego. Yeah. Definitely, Atrocity's not a problem. Kindred is not a huge problem. I just need an Acolyte top deck. Some kind of Acolyte top deck would be great. So you have Rite of Passage in hand. We have the freezes. Also Broken! Hello, welcome back. We're currently playing Acolytes. We're playing Freljord Acolytes. Yeah, Frozen Acolytes. Oh, fuck yeah, we found it. Oh, good lord, thank you, goddamn. Okay, haha, we found you. Excellent! I can rest slightly more in peace. Let's chunk the Sarcophagi, destroy Reliquary. So Boo, get rid of you, get Acolyte. There's 6 mana over there. We've got a couple of fearsome units. They've got 3 fearsome blockers currently. If I punch the Rite of the Arcane, Black Flame Camavoran, interesting. Mini thralls. Mini thralls. Very small thralls. Okay. 4 to a unit. So I have Flash Freeze. Can I get rid of the 3-2 freeze Viego and then swing with Fearsome? Yeah, punch the 3-2 and then full swing. I think I have a good feeling about that. Because they can't really do much. Oh, but they make another mist. The ephemerals become 3/3s. Yeah, that's the problem there. I could make another Acolyte so that at least they're bigger. I also have Quicksand. I have Quicksand there as well. Maybe I just use Quicksand? Is that too early for a quicksand? I don't hate it, but then I can't freeze Viego. Yeah, then I can't actually freeze Viego. I could let the Viego get smacked. I could reduce the power of the ephemerals and then let Viego take the damage. Yeah, I think that's the correct call. They could have a deny. They might have deny. If they have deny, then I freeze Viego and swing anyway, so not the worst. Okay, so that resolves. So I need Mr. Angst himself. Yeah. Then you're at 3 of 4. We don't want Rite of Passage. You want this to be going out. We have Harsh Winds and Rite of Passage next turn, so we can at least get another landmark for our next attack. This is uninteractable with counterspells. They might have some kind of buff. That's okay. Just the 3-2 and the 5-3. So I guess the 3-1. No, the 3-1 trades with the 1-3, right? And the Ziggs, we kind of want to hold for Nexus damage. So if we go with this and then quicksand the 3-3s, you don't run 3 sisters, but Viego's in each deck to run this meta anyway. This is a weird encounter. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. We're learning. We're doing a good learnt. They might also just take this damage because they probably want to go for big dick atrocity. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you want to take the damage, great, because I can then freeze a bunch of shit. Yeah, freeze a bunch of shit. Kill the Acolytes next turn, or kill the landmarks for the Acolytes in the following turn. Himmelborn Soldier comes out on attack. Troll Chant is nice. Yeah, Harsh Winds Troll Chant is not so bad. And then we just open attack. Yeah, if I can get another one, we just open attack later. So that makes a thing. I don't really care about the thingy. So there's a 10-10 Viego. That's an 11-11 Viego. Viego's gonna fucking level. Yeah, Viego's gonna level. Because it's going to witness for... It's gonna... Wait, is it gonna level? 10... Yeah, it's just barely gonna level. Unless I Troll Chant something. If I Troll Chant, I might be able to get out of it, right? Freeze the ephemerals. Yeah. Because it's 5 and 5 and 3, so that's 13. It needs to see 12. I could Troll Chant though, right? Flash freeze 1 ephemeral. I think I can get away with flash freezing 1 ephemeral. So I let the damage resolve. They have an answer. They have a response here. That's okay. They're not gonna rip Atrocity because he's not chunky enough to just outright kill me. Yeah, before the round ends, we don't need to do it in combat. Yeah, Troll Chant's almost enough. Technically it's enough, but it's way too close. Freeze 1 ephem, go from there. We can then still Rite of Passage out another one of these guys, because I think we need it, actually. So let's Rite of Passage first and then Flash Freeze. Because we want Reliquary, which we can cast because we'll have 4 mana plus... We have 7, so it's 4 and 3, so this should work. They have Vengeance technically, but we're not going to think about that. Yeah, you... yeah, because we actually need something to destroy, and the sarcophagus is not going to give it to us. And then you go here. So that's a leveled Ziggs and all of our fearsomes. You're just gonna do an extra bit of punch and Ziggs. Thank you very much for your time. Let's see, haven't had to draw a single natural acolyte. Weird. Yeah, it's all out of the landmarks right now. So there's a leveled Viego by just 1 power. 2 power. Oh, okay. That goes away. That's fine. All right. We frost Bootus, and then we pass us. And then we frostbite those 2 things. But it makes it makes a mist. Do we have enough? We don't have enough with the mist. That dies, so he's witnessing 6. So it goes up a little bit, but it doesn't actually level him. They would have to have killed Hydrovine for that. Which I guess there was maybe an argument to kill Hydrovine, but then they would be down blockers, which I would be a humongous fan of. Right now, Fearsome is 13 damage, which is enough. There's an Unraveled Earth. This has to go. Goes on the biggest Viego's gonna level. We just have to go. That's 19 damage. We Frostbite the 7/6 and the 6/6 actually. Yeah, right? Arcade Ziggs has an intimidating, funny grin. Yeah, it's kind of spooky. Ah, man, I needed that flash freeze now, unfortunately, because I can't troll chant the 6/6 down. I think we just let Viego tank some damage, right? But no, they're still just gonna win from here, unfortunately. I think it's the same principle. Go for everything that isn't Viego, and then die, and then just die. And then just fucking die, probably. All right. Well, actually, it might be enough anyway. But they still have things like Vengeance. If they have a Vengeance, we're fucked. If they don't have a Vengeance, we might be slightly less fucked. Because if they block if they block Zig, which is dealing a bit of Nexus damage anyway, they still lose. If they block the 5/3, they still lose. They have Vengeance. That's gotta be what's being cast here. I don't think I can get away with this, unfortunately. That looks definitely like I'm not about to get away with this. Damn it! Oh, gosh, dang it! They're thinking about it. They're real fucking thinking about it. Unless it's Atrocity and they're going for a Hail Mary on a unit, which is also possible. Viego with top. Oh, they block the Ziggs. They have the Vengeance. I lose the game, I'm pretty sure. Because now Viego is going to level and I can do absolutely jack shit about that. And they're down at 6. Suspense. Yeah, there goes Vengeance. You hate Viego. Not a fan. Not a fan of Viego, I see. Understandable. Very understandable. So Viego eats my stuff. I'm upset about that. I have another freeze that unfortunately does not let me live. It also eats the 6 because it's a 4/5 instead of a 4/3, which is bad. Oh, that got discounted by the green one. I was like, what got discounted? Oh, that's what got discounted by the green one. Now I'm in Atrocity range, which is bad. Imagine losing to a simp. The simp energy is pretty strong, that's true. So many acolytes, reliquaries, and so little to do here. Oh right, because you make that, and that's amazing. I'm so impressed. I'm gonna die. Do I just let them kill me? No, we don't just let them kill me, because I am not one to just fucking roll over and die. I'm still gonna lose, but I'm not just gonna roll over and die. Viego's real name should be Red Flag, because all he does is warn you why he's a piece of shit. Why he is an asshole. Truly. He does put out a warning sign. So we're gonna let that happen. They can't buff anything. Probably. They probably can't buff anything anyway. And then we're gonna do some acolyte stuff on the next turn, and then we're gonna bash into Viego, and then we're gonna die still. Even his dead wife yeeted him. Even his dead wife returned from the grave briefly and was like, no, I'm gonna go fucking insane rather than with you again. What an icon. Okay, I'm gonna make reliquaries, and then I'm gonna have 6 5s. They won't do anything, but I'm gonna have 6 5s. That's the goal. Look at those big misty boys. Oh god, big mist. Yeah, if Hydrovine had not come down, we would have been fine. Unfortunately, it did. Also, they're roping me now for some reason. Get fucking yeeted, mate. Fucking yeeted, bro. All right, thank you for not roping me to shit. I appreciate you. You did rope me a little bit, though, which I'm questioning you about. Please don't rope me anymore. Thank you for not roping me. Excellent. There goes all the thingies. You have nothing to actually kill here. There's a predict. Amazing. Absolutely. absolutely amazing. I wish I had a Ziggs, because I would have actually been able to do some Nexus damage with the fucking Ziggs on the board. Ah, no. Maybe I can predict into another Alakalized Soliquary. We had a bad starting hand. We had an atrocious starting hand. That was definitely part of the problem. I can do a nice predict, and then I can lose a 6-5, and then they're gonna open attack like a normal person. Woo, there's a rite of passage. Or not a rite, that's a harsh winds. Ah, yes, yep, definitely not one of those units killing me all by itself. Ah, no, never, never. That would never happen. All right, guys, bye. Bye, your units are large, or they can just Atrocity, by the way, or they can just cast Atrocity. I'm forgetting that that's a thing, but if they do try and cast Atrocity, I have a response. It is my last freeze. Please don't judge me, Bailey. Oh, bye. Okay, bye. All right, bye-bye. 67, you couldn't do 69 damage? You couldn't bring yourself to do 69? That's okay, it's all right. We can't all be meme lords. It's understandable. It's acceptable. We got this anyway. Let's try that one more time. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. One more attempt to see if we can't get those double wins before I leave the stream. Bad matchup, bad hand. I do need to find a climbing deck though. Maybe Acolytes are it? I don't know though yet. I'm not sure yet at all. We can't all be that cool. We can't all be worthy of the 420-69 at all times. We can't be a constant. This is good against mirror acolytes. Ooh, I mean, we got the fucking mirror for sure. Hi Bandle. Ooh, acolytes, reliquary, and devout. Can I yeet the Ziggs here and just keep this because we have devout? Sorry, Ziggs. Ooh, 2 acolytes. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with some gas. Okay, all right, I see. All right, oh boy. Now I need my frostbites. Now I need the other stuff. Trust me if you say this can be one of your climbing decks. I believe you. No, I trust you on that one. I'm sure that is the case. Ooh, can I Rockhopper here to pull their acolyte out instead of just putting mine in? I kind of like that, because then I can punch out 2. Rockhopper first, yeah. Either Acolytes or Champion Strength. That's your vote for my climbing deck. You know, that makes sense. Okay, so you make a copy. We kill that real quick. Pardon me, don't mind me. It's just a dead Acolyte. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that was a 3-2. We have Devout to block a 4-3. If they do that, which they look like they are, so we can kill the next one as well. Frostbite is pretty dope in Acolyte Mirror. Champ Strength is too absurd, too much deny in this meta. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think my biggest draw, honestly, might be the Kayn. Might be some kind of Aatrox deck. I don't know if I love Kayn enough to do it, but Aatrox, I might actually have a blast casting World Ender, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna block and get myself a Sarcophagi. They knew that I was gonna get a Sarcophagi and they avoided it. Understandable, have a nice day. Let's see, I can destroy that, get something. I could also destroy something else to get rid of that, but I don't like that on a Ziggs unit. You're fine. Aatrox could be cool. Run Vayner Varus, I guess. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. Obelisk of Brandis Hamina. I actually want this to die. I actually really want that to die. Vayne, Akshan maybe? I haven't tried an Akshan variant. I actually haven't seen an Akshan variant, which is kind of interesting. I need Troll Chant. I do not have it. Let's do this. We can go with the 3-3. They have enough to make another Reliquary. I just have a Reliquary in this. We've got 1 counter spell, but they're not going to be punching out a ton. I guess we counter their Rite of the Arcane. Bailey wiggles its ass. It's cute. That's just a regularly cast for 3. Would you like to give me a landmark? The Reliquary, you can buff the Devout. Buff Devout. Oh, with the Obelisk of Power. Oh yeah, Obelisk Devout. If they Reliquary, they just cast another Acolyte. That's like half the case. But let's use this, because they didn't yet. They might take 3. They're giving me the landmark. Okay, they're giving me the landmark. I like that. So we can cast Reliquary ourselves and get the next one ticking. That's also Reliquary. So we're currently up on mana at least. That's a 4/3. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't like that. So they're getting 5 4s. This is gonna buff them to 4. So we do have that. We have Troll Chant as well. They probably go with this. Which brings them down to 3, so they can't do a ton. We still have 2 more mana to play with. Hope we get Troll Chant, we can crack the Devout. We got the Troll Chant. There might be a delay. I feel like I'm a couple turns ahead. That's a Scrappy Bomb. I think... I actually don't like that at all. I think I want to keep mine. Because they're going to cast theirs. We have another one. We have Frostbite somewhere. That survives. So they have that. That only does Nexus damage, right? Yeah, that only does Nexus damage. It's not a stun or anything. We can cast this on our shit and get the 5/3 going. They have 1 proc over there. The 2/3 can't really do anything. Acolyte is going to be a 5/4, so we have a trade probably with the injured 4/3. Guess I'll Acolyte. Might draw 2. I think draw is good as well, because we have a pretty good interaction here, I think. Yeah, I think it's safe to draw. There's an Acolyte's Reliquary again, so we can keep punching through. This is an unfavorable trade for them, and they do not take it as expected. You play Acolyte and an Acolyte. We play so many Acolytes. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we can just do this, and then we can replace, and then we can continue buffing. Block user, an Acolyte. You'll fucking surprise. Yes, I know. Whatever would I do in an Acolyte deck? Cast Acolytes? Never in my life. Never would do that, ever. No. That's not a thing that happens here. So I have 1 more, which makes them biggest dickuses. Unfortunately, they also have very big units, and it's difficult to get around them. I could shoot 1. Oh, no, they're actually too big to shoot down now, because they're bigger than 4 HP. I can get more of them than they have. Cross fingers for freeze. Yeah, no, not quite happening, but we do need that eventually. I'm gonna cast the last one because I don't have a counter spell anyway. So you go. Those are 6/5s. If I open attack now, I mean, it's still...
Now where did I leave that beaker?
If I open attack now, it's still 11 damage to face, right? Tired from all of the decision making. I know, the decision making is so exhausting. Just so bad. All right, that's more Acolytes than you have. So Acolyte. 2/1 doesn't go. We have blockers for the next set. They actually are running low, but so are we. I like sitting on 2 counter spells. It's a great feeling. I love that. I love that feeling of 2 counter spells. There's a Rite of Passage. So they're not done. They do make another one. You're playing Noxus Jhin. There's a Ziggs. Okay, Ziggs is nice. There's an Endless Devout, also nice. There's an Acolyte's Realm, yada, yada, yada. Have a Fearsome Blocker. So they have 2 in hand. That is kind of terrifying. I think Devout is good. Decisions don't count. All right, so that gets buffed. That's a 7/6. They're gonna be very large in a hot minute. They're gonna destroy the 2, right? So they ping my Nexus for 1. I think I just let the next one happen as well. They don't have right themselves after this, so they can't kill my... Oh, they can kill my Ziggs, actually, if I cast it, but he does become a 4/5, so that never mind, they can't. So we let this die for sure. Oh, actually, if I let this die and then shoot down something else that has been injured, we might be able to get another one. Yeah. Unless they don't attack, which would be unfortunate for me. But hopefully they do. They do. Excellent. Okay. So we put you in the front. We kill the other one. And then we just cast Ziggs and open. Oh, cast is an attack because we're not going to get the open. So you go. We get a 5/3. Excellent time. Great days to be alive. Then landmark. Boop that. Go have a 5/3. Monochrome, thank you for the for the highlight. What is that? What did you give me out of here? Fuck acolytes. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Monochrome. All right, so that's fine. I go down to 11. There's 2 cards left. They are Rite of the Arcaning Wood of my fearsome units, which is understandable. I can't counterspell that. So I'd go down to 10, but I still have Ziggs and a fearsome attacker. They only have a card. Never mind open. Never mind open. Go with Ziggs. Yeah. So they block the... Never mind. I didn't have to do anything. I was like, well, if I'm half, it's not lethal. I guess they just gave up. Why? So many people just like beat themselves out of my matches. It's kind of funny. All right, we got the 2 wins though. Ran out of acolytes to play. You're gonna find more though. They cast. I don't think they exhausted their reliquary pool. They had to actually think. Their brain melted. Frozen acolytes are better than meta acolytes. That was pretty fun. I'm sorry, Monochrome. I'm sorry, but I was actually kind of fun. I apologize. I know I have been corrupted. All right, Martin Thomas, you had a request. Show the image on my screen. Yeah, sure. This is what Monochrome said. Fuck acolytes! All my homies hate acolytes. I apologize. I've been downgraded now. Acolytes are fun police. Not the fun police. All right, Martin Thomas, you had a request, and it was Black Flame Scion, right? Yeah, it was Black Flame with Scion, Lost Soul, and Fallen Reckoner. So let me go do that real quick before I end the stream. I'm probably not playing it today because I think I'm running out of time. But I need to delete something real quick. What am I deleting? I'm gonna delete Lux Rise, unfortunately. I am sorry, but I do not think I'm gonna be playing that much again. We all hate darkness. At least we can agree with that. Yeah, I agree. We can all hate darkness. Darkness sucks. Vigar, you suck. Okay, so we need Black Flame on some Scion. We're gonna put in 3 of those, obviously. So we have, of course, Ionia Noxus, and then we need the Scion. Don't like Flock, but you hate darkness. Vigar should be a 0/1. So I can drain him. That's a beautiful concept, yes. Lost Soul. We need the discard package. Discard is gonna be... Ooh, who do we want to run with it? I mean, Grenadier is okay. We've got Ray Physician. We've got Fallen Rider. We have... Am I missing anything? This looks all cards. I'm not missing anything. Fantastic. Survival skills? One Roar of the Slayer. I don't run discard very often. But you're against the meta though, right? Because you don't use Bandle? Truly. I feel like not using Bandle is always a morally acceptable decision. People having different opinions, the rule of the inner demand that we argue to death. You want to beat acolytes with acolytes? That is the law. That is the law of the internet, isn't it? It's just, I'm sorry. Did you have things? Did you have a thought? Fuck you, your thought is wrong. Your opinions are wrong. Everything is wrong. It's like playing fire. The fire versus the fire, indeed. What the fuck am I doing? What do we want? There was fallen reckoners, right? The reckoners are what we also want in here. How does it feel to be wrong? Xerath beats the mirror if you draw him early. Oh, Xerath, fun. Xerath, okay, so we want reckoners. Minotaur Reckoner is funny, but we probably don't want that. What am I? I'm missing so many things, probably. 2 drops. What are we looking at? House Booter is always good blockers. I don't know if that's great here, though. Ooh, Legionary like 1 or 2 Legionary charges. We probably do want a champion other than Scion at this point. Akshan Lee. Fighting with fire with smaller controlled fire to say starve the big one from oxygen is a thing. Runeweaver is probably okay. Speaking of 2 drops, Darkened Fan, Transfusion, Twin Disciplines. Oh right, yeah, I have a fucking Ionia. If I'm gonna run Ionia, I'm gonna put in a couple of denies because there's so many things running around, like World Ender and Champion Strength. Memory's Cloak we don't need. Everything should have Overwhelm anyway, or enough things should. I mean, Arachnoid Sentry is always an okay card. Akshan Lee reads like actually. Black Flame Scion. I had received a request for Black Flame Scion, so yes, that is currently what I'm trying to do. There are landmarks running around. Let's put in some Scorched Earths, perhaps. A couple of Chins is okay. What the fuck am I doing? 23 units, 10 spells, 3 landmarks. That's the Black Flames going. Smacking, palming, counterspelling. Homecoming. Fallen Reckoner, Ruined Reckoner, actually. Maybe like one of those. Depends on what the champions is. Not enough Jins or Swains, though. I apologize for the lack of Swain and Jin. Truly a mistake of mine. It's One Trick Pony. We have some great One Trick Ponies in the chat, though. Gotta appreciate the Dwaynes and the funny burn woman. The Ember Maiden as well. Arel the Tracker. That's what I need. That's absolutely what I need. Could I Dawn and Dusk on top of a Black Flame? You bet I could. I don't want to, and yet I also really do want to. I just added a Swain. Did I? I have not added a Swain. I'm gonna put in 1 Dawn and Dusk for the memes. In Broadway. Just pop them in casually. I put in Leviathan and then we're done. We're set. We're good. Nothing up here. So I need just a couple more cards. I guess I should put in a second champion. What is it usually? Draven? Draven Scion? We could do a Draven Scion. Ooh, but who's best on resummon if we want another Black Flame target? Another Black Flame target that's great. I mean, there's always Zed. Zed is always good. I mean, we could just default to Zed, right? Which would be kind of weird, but I mean, I don't hate it. Shadow Assassin, Sign-In. Oh, Shadow Assassin. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. That's a good one. Because you also draw on summon. That's not so bad. So we have draw. We have a bunch of other things. The best deck building technique, just like, I have some stuff. I have more shit. Yeah, let's try that. Or I will save this. And we're going to put this under... request. This is for Martin Thomas. And we're going to Black Flame the Scion. And I will play it the next time we're doing some Runeterras. Martin, remind me if I fucking forget. I might forget. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna preempt this. I'm gonna preempt me forgetting by saying that on December, when am I streaming an next Runeterra? Oh, not tomorrow. That's TFT. We're doing it on the 15th. On the 15th, we're gonna be playing Black Flame Scion for the shits and the giggles. It's beautiful. I'm glad you think so. I am gonna leave the stream there, though. I am off to enjoy my caffeinated state of mind and hopefully produce some tournament stuff to go out tomorrow. So that's my plan. Thank you all again for joining. Appreciate everyone who's subscribed, popped in. Shout out to Numbers again for the raid. Thank you all for hanging out on the stream. I will stay joining. Are we raiding? We are raiding out, yes. Fuck Acolytes. We are raiding out as per usual. Just doing my mini spiel at the end. I'm on Twitter. I have a Discord server and the About stuff. So yes, that's it. Oh, actually, Andre's Color, I just realized you sent me something in the whole queue, I believe, that I didn't get around to. I could sneak that in now if you wanted. Well, it's up to you. We can raid who? Who is live right now? Sorry, Andres Color, I completely forgot about that. 40 seconds? Oh, maybe. Let's see who's going. Let's see what's going on here. Couple hundred. 42nd. That's the vote here. We can do that, sure. Funny guy, good player. Excellent. Works for me. Let me copy that in. Thank you for the suggestions. Co-APAC? All right, that works. Andres Color, remind me next time. Sorry that I forgot that today. Oh, also there's a schedule change for tomorrow. Normally, I start TFT Tuesdays around 8 o'clock. I'm actually going to be out in the city in the evening tomorrow. Some friends and I are gonna go do a thing, and so I will still be streaming Runeterra tomorrow, or not Runeterra. I'll still be streaming TFT tomorrow, but probably starting around 9 or 10 p.m. So an hour or two after the normal start time. I'll try to remember to post that in the Discord and updates elsewhere. But still happening, just a little bit later. Thank you all again. I'm gonna start this raid. Appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day. You're all amazing. Prowling the city, just like on all fours, just like, what's going on in the urban spaces? Touching grass? I know, I will touch an actual grass. It'll be amazing. Bye, internet, though. Happy times on to you. I hope to see you again in a future stream. Bye.